You know what they say? If there's snow in the mountains, Rashford's going to score. Snow in the mountains. Rashford to score. Yeah, 4-1 City.
Hello, it's me, Dave. Dave the London Cabbie. Not out in my cab today, at home in southwest London. Today, we take on our neighbours, Manchester City. I predict a scoreline of Manchester City 0, the famous Manchester United 3. One love, MUFC.
Back again, playing match for this against City, the Etihad. I'm confident, I'm going for a now win, 3-2 win United or draw. Up the wind, up the Paddock.
What's going on, Paddock boys? Great result midweek. Casemiro, aka Mark Robbins, keeping Erik Ten Hag's tricky Reds in the FA Cup. Come on, let's do it. But this weekend we've got Erling Haaland and co. And Erling Haaland's a very, very good striker. But has he ever really done it against a top centre-back like Johnny Evans? Nah, I don't think so. 1-0 United. Come on.
4-1!
Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. This is the watch-along. Manchester City versus Manchester United, the Manchester derby. So I'm joined by some of the best representatives of Manchester that I know, certainly.
Yeah.
From the Manchester United fan base. Jay Marty, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm getting that funny feeling like where, for no discernible reason, I start to feel like maybe we'll get something out of this game.
There's no point in watching if you don't have a bit of that.
I know, even though the team isn't anything where I go, wow, that team's filled me full of confidence. I think it's just because kickoff's nearly here. And it's Manchester derby, and I hate City that much. Like psychologically, I can't give them any credit in my head for how good they are. Do you know what I mean?
I said yesterday.
Go on.
Good time to take a bite of a sweet, by the way.
Yeah.
Just,
We're having usually we don't have food on the watch long. We just thought because it's derby day, we might need some, sugar and stuff.
It might bother you, Joe, but it's ASMR. Anyway.
Yeah, people do like ASMR.
What I will say, I'm very convinced that we'll score. That's as far as I go today.
Wow, there you go. There's a ringing endorsement.
I think there'll be goals today.
Yeah,
I think everyone knows that. But I feel like we'll get at least one or two of them. It wouldn't surprise me if we lost 5-2 if it was 3-2. But I feel like we are going to, because I've seen City recently and they haven't been as good as you think defensively.
Yeah,
they might be really good going forward, very dangerous going forward, and against our defence, against their attack with De Bruyne, Silva, Haaland, we might be in a bit of trouble. But I think on the break, we can probably nick one or two. So I don't know. It's derby day, funny things have happened. I'm trying to be positive, but it could be a tough watch.
We'll get into the teams in just a second. Before that, though, sorry for being late, everyone. By the way,
no, you're late.
No, but sorry for you for being late.
Sorry, do you know what I mean? I'll just do the news in the morning, and do you know what I mean? You just rock up and kick off. Do you know what I mean? Like or whatever you want.
What I would say right now,
start calling you Adam McCullough.
What I would say
kick off about eating sweets and stuff like that.
You know what? Sorry for kicking off about eating sweets. It's because I'm in a bad mood. I would like to say.
I don't like Joe.
I would like to say formally that National Rail, Northern Rail, Transpennine Express, Philip Hammond, George Osborne, Theresa May, David Cameron, Rishi Sunak are a fucking disgrace for what they've done to the trains and the railways of this country.
Well said.
An absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
I was at Kiverton Bridge at 9:20 this morning, and I got to Piccadilly Station at 3:15 this afternoon, having got a lift halfway here.
Can we have Joe's single
train
please?
Has been cancelled, and my train yesterday on the way to go back to Worksop was fucking cancelled as well. So I had to spend 30 quid to get an Uber for that. Every fucking step of the way is garbage. Even the train from Kiverton to Sheffield, which wasn't cancelled, was 10 minutes late, and that felt like it was on time because of how low the standards are. It's an absolute shambles.
Are you making these towns up, these places? I've never heard of him.
Joe's clearly gone off the rails.
And
I wish I'd been on him.
And he just.
I ain't been fucking on him because they're all been cancelled.
He just did the biggest dad joke I've ever heard.
It's a good joke
as well. Did you hear his dad joke?
Yeah,
honestly. Anyway, apart from Joe's trials and tribulations, listen. I'm not going to defend the government and their attitude towards transport, so I'm with you. Right. We've also got Ryan Opera here.
Hey, up the Irish.
RH. How are you, mate?
Thank you. Thanks for having me as always.
Good
Up the
to see you.
RH.
Are you excited for the game?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Big
yeah.
one, innit?
I'm a bit nervous, but I'm excited.
Are you confident in any way? Is there anything, or is there any parts of the game and parts of the match you're confident about?
I feel like everyone's writing us off, and I feel like it's like a sneaky feeling that we might do something unexpected.
Yeah.
I'm expecting obviously City to dominate and have chances and stuff like that. But in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking there could be an opportunity where we sneak one here. Hitting them on the break, and yeah, they're vulnerable. If you watch them against Chelsea, they are vulnerable on the break. So it's a little sneaky feeling I've got.
There's a little snifter of hope, isn't there? I saw a graph the other day. You like graphs, Ronaldo? A statty graph, and it was a graph plotting the number of chances conceded. Number of shots conceded and the number of high percentage shots conceded, and it was a look at who concedes a lot of shots but who concedes the most sort of dangerous shots. And United we concede a lot but they're not that dangerous. Arsenal, where they don't concede a lot and they're not dangerous. City, where they don't concede many shots but the ones they do concede are quite high XG. Does that give you a bit of hope that United can?
Because as I said, I've watched City and they don't give up a lot of opportunities, but every opportunity they give up is seemingly like a 1v1.
Yeah.
Because they leave three at the back and they attack in such numbers and they have a lot of the possession, they do get caught out once or twice a game on the break. And then when the opposition team gets the opportunity, it usually is a big one. And I will say this, Ederson's great with his feet. I think he's an incredibly overrated keeper though when it comes to actual keeping. Do you know what I mean? I've never seen him make a save. And... listen, I never seen him make a save, and whenever I'm saying this like we're gonna get much shots, but I feel like if we do, he's not been that convincing, especially this season. And I don't know, I would have been a little bit more confident if we had Haaland available, and we had Bruno in form. I feel like I'd be a bit more confident in nicking maybe a draw or one or two, but I think with the injuries and actually looking at the starting 11 there, I'm a little bit less confident than I was.
Well, sorry, let's go through the starting 11. Can you just spin that telly around just a tiny bit, please? So through this starting 11, then United have got Onana in goal, a back four of Dalot, Varane, Evans, and Lindelof. Midfield. So we've got it like this, but there's 2 or 3 ways this can go. So it's Mainu, Casemiro, and McTominay, which I think is probably the most likely scenario. Then Bruno on the right-hand side, Rashford through the middle, and Garnacho on the left. The other options are potentially McTominay up through the middle, Bruno in his normal position, sort of as that number 10, and then Garnacho on the right, Rashford on the left. We're not sure yet. It could be a floating option. It could be a bit of rotation in there. Jay, we both said in the preview, or both of our teams, they were slightly different. I think this is very, very similar to your predicted 11 actually. But we both had 4 centre mids playing one way or another, and he has gone with that.
Yeah, I had Amrabat in the McTominay role because I thought against Forest in the second half did all right, and I like McTominay off the bench. I think that is an option that can get you goals, as has been shown. And I think we lose a little bit from midfield when he's in midfield. I'm not a big fan of him starting. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I get why he has started him. I don't think it's the most crazy idea to start a player that's obviously scored a lot of goals and has played in a lot of games and has played in a lot of derby games. Bruno, I did have on the right. I thought he might go with that. I just don't think Anthony offers you much, to be honest with you. Diallo, there was a lot of sort of social media frenzy to get him in the team. Starting him in the derby for me might have been a bit of a stretch, considering he doesn't seem to start him in any games. So that team to me isn't that dissimilar from what I expected. The only slight change I had in my starting 11 is I had Dalot on the left and Lindelof on the right. And I know Delot's very good on the right and he's been great going forward as well. I just think Lindelof on that left back is awful. I do. And I thought he was awful against City last time we played him when he was left back. And I think him on the right back isn't amazing, but he's better than he is at left back. Yeah. And I just think it's less dangerous to put him there. So yeah, that's the only sort of difference. But that team to me makes sense. Yeah. I might not agree with it completely, but it makes sense.
There's another positive. We know that we obviously struggle without the likes of Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez. Yeah. Quite often, more often than not, if everyone's fit, you'd probably have Garnacho, Haaland, and Rashford across the 3, and you would have McTominay playing, and you'd have Bruno there instead. But one thing about this City team is how great they are technically, but they're actually a very, very big and powerful side. And the fact that you've got Lindelof playing fullback, you almost got 3 centre halves in the back 4. you've got Casemiro who's great in the air, and you've got McTominay who's good in the air as well, it might help us a lot from defensive set pieces, because City are a monster of a team, and they actually are really, really good at set pieces as well.
No, we saw that last season, didn't we? At the Etihad.
So I think with even our strongest team, we might struggle in that standpoint. But you look at them, they've got they usually play a back four centre halves. You've got Diaz and Stones, and sometimes if they play a Kanji, or you've even got Ake, and then you've got Rodri, who's great in the air, and then you've got Haaland as well up front.
Yeah,
they usually go into games with 6 serious aerial attacking threats.
Just going through some of their players' heights, obviously you got Haaland 6'5", even De Bruyne is not massive, but 5'11", Diaz 6'2", I think Rodri's 6'5" as well. They just. Sorry, 6'3" Rodri.
Have we seen the City team?
Yeah, I'll go through that now. But a lot of big players in this. So they've got Edison in goal, like you mentioned. Then it's Walker, Stones, Diaz, Ake. So basically, 3 centre backs and Kyle Walker.
Challenges.
That's what they do. Then it's Rodrigo, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva as your midfield 3. Foden, Doku, and Haaland as the front 3. So a nice full strength team there for Manchester City. I think that's pretty much everyone available for them, isn't it? Would you say? I
didn't. It's mad because even if was he saying, not moaning? Didn't he say something like Grealish or someone wasn't available? Someone. Yeah. But then you think, well, he might not start anyway. And even if he doesn't
start anyway.
Yeah, you've got Phil Foden. So it's not like that doesn't even count. Whereas with us, we're missing. Me and Oppa were talking earlier, and it's it's not necessarily the volume of players you're missing, the amount. It's how important they are. Yeah. Haaland and Martinez are vital to us, and you're missing both of them for this game. Yeah. And obviously Shaw as well, because when you look at how important Shaw's been for Ten Hag, he's been one of his best players, hasn't he? So it's not like we've got loads and loads of injuries. We've got a few injuries, but the 3 of the main injuries we've got are players that would 100% start today.
I've not seen City starting 11 actually.
Yeah. Well, we just went through there. We'll go through it
again.
But just to visualise it. I'll go through it again, and then I want to get Ryan's thoughts as well. So it's Edison in goal, back 4 if you can imagine, Walker, Stones, Diaz, Ake.
Yeah.
Then a midfield. It's obviously slightly floaty, but let's paint it as a 4-3-3 of De Bruyne, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva, and a front 3 of Foden, Doku, Haaland. One person that we spoke about, obviously, there's Haaland, there's De Bruyne, there's sort of the more obvious players. Phil Foden, has been on an absolute fantastic run of form recently, and absolutely destroys United every time he plays against us. How much does he worry you? And for you, what are the sort of the main concerns when you look at that City side?
I think Phil Foden, as we all know around the table, is a fantastic technical player, but his intelligence to get in little pockets and really hurt teams. I think, as you say, Joe, every time he plays against United, he just seems to score goals and really be crucial. Same with Bernardo Silva, he always seems to have great games against us as well.
Because he gets goals as well, doesn't he?
I think, like you said about City's team, the strength in depth's crazy. If they're moaning about Grealish coming out, they've got someone else coming in. Whereas, like Jay just said, we're hurting, missing crucial players. But I think United, like I said before, they won't have a lot of the ball. We won't have a lot of the ball today. And I think with the lineup, I'm quite happy with it, because it's got a lot of protection. You've got a lot of protection in there with Casemiro and Scott. They're going to be shielding the sort of play and stopping that ball going into Haaland, because they like to play that, like to get Rodri on the ball and he breaks the line and gets De Bruyne and then Haaland on the ball. We have got quite a lot of protection. So I'm quite happy with that lineup.
I think, especially if we're sitting deep, we were talking about this the other day about how when you sit deep, one thing obviously that you leave open is crosses, because you can't cover everything. You can't. And when we sat deep against Liverpool, I know they've got Núñez, and I don't know if he did even start against United, but I think he's good in the air, but he's not Haaland in the air.
Yeah.
I think we saw last season at Old Trafford, Grealish scored a header at the back post. We saw this season Haaland scored a header and had another one saved miraculously by Onana. Yeah. My worry sitting deep is that we've sort of maybe fixed a little bit with having Lindelof, Evans and Varane and McTominay, like Ronaldo was saying. We've actually got a bit of height in there who can maybe defend those crosses better than Luke Shaw, Martinez. If you take McTominay out, put Bruno in there, we can maybe defend one of the weaknesses we've got if we decide to sit back. Do you think that's part of the thinking as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a lot of height, and like Ronnie said, it's they set up really, really crucial to the aerial side of things. But I think Bruno playing out there, he'll do sort of the graveyard. He'll do the graveyard shift where he'll cover the hard yards and sort of press and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm quite content with the lineup. I think there's a lot of protection in there, but I'm not expecting us to have a lot of the ball, as you guys probably aren't either.
What do you want to see then, like, out of this performance? Because obviously we're not going to go and control the game, have 20 shots, score 5 goals. Will you be happy if it's within a goal going into the 60th minute and United are still defending? Do you want to see some fight out the blocks? Like, what's your sort of expectation for the actual performance here? Or do you just think, as long as it can be anything other than embarrassing, I'll take it?
I know it sounds pretty basic, but I feel like the massive disappointment for me when the last few times we played City, barring the game at Old Trafford where we won, has been this sort of element of them not even getting out of second gear. Yeah. Like, even when they've beat us comfortably, I don't feel like they've had to push themselves. They've just sort of turned up and they've got a relatively easy win. I don't want to see that today. I know it's difficult because it's at the Etihad, but we have been at the Etihad before and got results. They've got results against us when they were struggling and we were winning titles in Champions League. So it's not like, oh, well, we're incapable of putting a performance in against them or giving them anything to worry about. We can do. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. We know the quality they've got. But I just want to see us make a game of it. Yeah. I don't mind if we're out fought, because you look at 11 for 11, you know that they're the better team. There's no point being silly about it. But at the very least, and I know again it is a basic argument, but at the very least I want to see us make them work for it if they do get a result. Because I feel far too often in these games they haven't had to work for it. Like last season, right, the 6-3, it was terrible. It was, and it could have been a lot worse. But there was a couple of things that just went against us massively. Like the Varane injury cost us 2 goals, I think. Because it cost the goal where he wasn't fit enough to keep up with Haaland because he didn't hit himself, and it cost us the corner when he scored after it because he wasn't up for it, for challenging or whatever. That just before, it wasn't that far off our time. Then you lose Varane as well. That was a big blow. Yeah. It was one of those games where it's like, I'm not saying they didn't deserve to win because they did, but little things went against us that didn't help.
One thing that's interesting to me is I want to see where Doku lines up. I know he's been playing on the left quite a lot. I think he's much better on the right, but he doesn't often play there for City. But if he is up against Lindelof, that would be probably an area of concern. I think he'd probably have better joy up against Foden, who wants to probably drift inside, and he's not really going to commit him 1v1. That's something that I want to keep an eye on, because I think Lindelof against Doku, I don't fancy it, but Below against Doku, I think we've got much more of a chance.
What do you think of the midfield battle there, Ronnie? Are you feeling confident we can sort of handle the midfield? Because another big part of last season, going back to that Etihad game, was Eriksen. Probably had his worst game in the United shirt. It wasn't his fault because he was asked to do a job that isn't him. But you saw there was a goal where basically Kevin De Bruyne just walks through our midfield and Eriksen can't even get near him.
Mainu's got a composure, and the kind of character he shows, he doesn't really seem very impressionable, and he seems like he's pretty even killed. He'll come into a game against a derby, he'll still show the same type of, almost like he's playing under 18s football, or he doesn't almost feel pressure, and that's one of the best things about him. He's always so cool, calm and collected. But as for Casemiro, I think he's needed a little more protection than he has been getting recently, and I'm looking at that midfield 3 and it looks a little bit more solid, even though McTominay has a tendency to play a little bit as a second striker rather than sitting in deep as a 3. Because the issue is, it still looks like a 4-2-3-1 when realistically today it probably needs to look like more of a 4-5-1, with McTominay kind of being alongside Mainoo and Casemiro and closer to him, so we can kind of plug those gaps where the likes of Bernardo Silva and Foden like to operate in.
It might be a fucking 10-0-1, to be honest with you.
What is that, the scoreline?
Yeah. No. Did you see Mainoo's interview on Sky? With Garnacho.
I saw little bits of it, but go on, enlighten me.
He sat down. I think it was Kyle Walker, not the footballer. Kyle Walker, obviously the City lad. But it was good, man. You know, it was Mainoo and Garnacho. I know it's not, doesn't tell you a lot, but he just does seem proper, relaxed. He speaks well, doesn't he? Confident, and he's very, I don't want to be sort of, I feel there's an element of patronising when you say, oh, he's very articulate. He's not an idiot. Of course he can be. But you've seen how footballers, especially 18-year-olds, can struggle when they get, interviews. But he handles himself so well in those interviews.
And even smart people who are articulate can often not seem it in a high-pressure interview scenario. Like, he could be really smart, really articulate, and still sort of fluff it and not. But he's got that composure to be his natural self, even in an interview. Like, he's just such a chilled-out, level-headed kid, isn't he?
He is, because they do that all the time, Sky. They'll do the interviews where they go, they'll go to Crystal Palace in interviews, say Elise and Eze or whatever, or go to City and do Foden and Grealish or whatever. They do those double interviews all the time. And a lot of the time when I watch them, because you usually do it on the Saturday morning show, sometimes watch that, it'll just be a bit monosyllabic or a bit awkward, a little bit like the presenter's having to drag a conversation out of him. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you can see there's an element of they can't really be bothered with it. But with him, he just was proper relaxed and he was dead
infectious,
funny, confident. And I just thought, you know what? Everything about him on and off the pitch, I like what I'm seeing so far.
What you pointing at?
Sorry, you're pointing at something.
Ronaldo
there.
spotted something. What you spotted?
Who's a Gone?
Pardon?
Agone.
I don't know.
Who is a Gone?
Do you know?
We're gonna find out about him now. That's the sort of.
You trained him, RH?
No, mate, not the one of mine, mate. Not one of mine.
How many of these players have you trained with? Or trained?
Let's see the lineup. Dalot, Bruno, Foden once.
Foden? Get out.
Foden once. Yeah.
You helping him for? You better be United fan.
Who else?
Hey?
It's just a free, lads.
Right.
It's just a free.
No,
Sorry,
it's not
lads.
bad, though, is it?
Just a free.
Milk.
Yeah.
Business is business, isn't it?
Exactly.
Habib Agune is a right back who is 18 years old.
I thought you said Habibi then.
British right back from London. He also has Nigerian citizenship according to Transfermarkt.co.uk.
If you get what the comments
all I
saying
know
about
him.
the starting 11, by the way.
Yeah, there's
Or
quite
anything.
a few. So we've got a few super chats. So get into the chat as well. So get chatting in there. Neon Tinted is a new member. Thank you very much. Lerone Varnado has been a member for 38 months. Says we need more members in here. Definitely worth it. Thank you.
Need some more members in here.
38 months.
Sounds like a track that.
Yeah, we need some more members in here.
Pete Marshall says, not been here long. Love this channel. Keep up the good work all. Darren DePaul says, let them know, Joe. Well said. God up top, yeah. I don't know. We're not sure. We've put him in midfield.
Was it you that did that on your team? You haven't somebody up front in your...
Yeah. I don't know if that was this week or if that was last week, but maybe it was this week.
I think it was.
Yeah.
So
When was that? This week?
Yeah.
What,
But you
for
were,
for this game?
Macca said the same thing.
Yeah.
And
Nah, I reckon he'd be awful up front.
And that my argument was, let's not experiment today with that. With
Yeah,
that
let's not
idea.
do that.
Like, if we are going to do it, let's do it like...
I think I predicted
should have
it
done
for
that against
the...
Newport.
I think I
Summer.
predicted it for the Fulham game.
Oh, did you?
Maybe,
Right,
yeah.
sorry, forgive me. I thought it was...
It's so different playing as a striker than actually playing just in behind the striker or arriving in the box. It's really different. I think he'd look. I think his head will spin if he was up front on his own.
I know he played there as a young lad though, didn't he? He has had experience of playing there, going through the academy.
And that's basically the same as playing it, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah,
In
just
the
a
Premier
little bit
League.
different. But
I know you're not saying
I can't imagine him like making like runs and stuff. Just a target man. Fair enough, he's
even
big,
someone
but,
like, for me, I don't know why I sort of predicted him to start then. I'm not surprised. Even Rashford struggles a bit as a 9.
Yeah.
That's not his natural position, is it?
It's so hard. It's such a hard job. There's a reason why
It is a hard job.
they win all the Ballon d'Ors. They're the most expensive players. It's not like a piece of piss. There are plenty of... most professional strikers go through their whole career and get like a goal every 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
And you get a career doing that. If you can get a goal every 4 games, you will play in the Football League for your whole career.
Yeah.
Let alone the ones that get a goal every 1 in 2 or closer to 1 in 1 like the top strikers do now.
Yeah.
It's impossible to do it. Like, the people think of like Drogba as a target man. The amount of runs in behind he used to
Yeah, he
make,
was quick,
spinning off
powerful,
people,
yeah.
always going down in the channels, like coming short, brilliant in the air, both feet. Like, he's considered a sort of target, lumpy kind of striker, and he was doing so much that, you know, McTominay wouldn't know how to do any of that.
No.
And
Even
he's,
like,
you know, just because he can win a header doesn't mean you can do the rest.
I couldn't agree more. I think, and it's not a dig with somebody, but he's not a striker.
No, he's not.
And you see the difference with Haaland and Rashford. Haaland is obviously a striker. That's his position. He knows what to do. Even when he wasn't scoring, he was making good runs. He was holding the ball up. He was doing a lot of the good things that you want to see from a striker. Marcus struggles a little bit with that. I'm not trying to have a dig at him before he's even kicked off, but he prefers playing on the left for a reason. So yeah, it wouldn't be a game for me where you'd start him.
No, James Stewart with the super chat says Lindelof is going to need an aloe vera bath after this. It might be a stinger. This one. It might be a little bit of a stinger.
A little bath salts.
Yeah. Stephen Harris says, just seen RB, I guess that's Ronaldo Brown, strolling into work, brackets, think I freaked him out. It's a sign, 2-0 to United, up the paddock.
Did he say anything to you?
All hail Joseph King of Works.
Oh, I didn't hear what he said. I think he was a guy that stood lad Bible. I think he said something in my direction, but I didn't know whether he was talking to me or not, and I didn't hear what he said.
Right. Okay.
So I mean, that's my.
So you
bad.
didn't ignore him.
I didn't
quite get it.
intentionally. I didn't really grasp it, but I didn't know what he said.
I
my
get
bad.
that. Someone tweeted me the other day, like I saw Jay outside Hotel Football this morning. I think a similar thing. I think I shocked him or something. I was like, I don't remember.
Because I looked him, but I didn't think he said anything to me, and I didn't really hear what he said. That's my bad. And I was
too busy thinking about your goal this weekend, weren't you, Sunshine?
Love it, mate.
Did you score
Finish.
yesterday?
You don't want to brag, so I'll do it for him.
What goal was it?
It was the keeper spilt it on the 6-yard box, and I've tapped it in.
No, but in terms of the scoreline, what goal was it? Was it the equaliser?
It was the equaliser.
There you go.
That's a beautiful
most
goal.
important goal.
Can't score if you ain't there.
Exactly.
Well, there's a reason why strikers get paid so much. Like I said
Exactly.
before.
You know, what I will say is it was a counter attack where I busted a gut to really get into the box. I feel like I deserved it. Do you know them ones?
Hey.
Love
If
it,
you don't,
That's what I like to see.
Love it.
70-yard sprint. That's why my arse hurts today.
Good lad.
Not for what you're
Pardon?
thinking.
What, for the celebrations afterwards. Michael W says, I'd take a boring 0-0 all day, but I'm not going to be optimistic. But I'm going to be optimistic and go 1-0 to us. Rashford to get up and running and start to turn his form around. Joshua Bowater says, is anyone actually feeling optimistic we might nick something here, or just full of dread like myself? Today, for me, has been a day that is sort of, it feels like we're in a parallel universe.
Okay.
The amount of problems that I've had on the trains, every train from Sheffield to Manchester being cancelled. When we were driving, there was a bloke with a trail of about 30 cars behind him. It was about a 17-year-old bloke driving through Snake Pass on his moped, just swinging it from across the lane side to side like that, going about 20 miles an hour.
I hate Snake Pass.
And everyone was just beeping on him.
I hate it so much.
Everyone was just beeping at him. Like, the world doesn't feel quite right today.
That's what we want.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm sat on the wrong side. I never sit here.
No.
Me and Ronaldo are on the wrong sides.
Yeah.
Like, it feels to me like it is Earth. The derby is still happening, but we've entered. You know, it's like there are other realities where
The
everything's
multiverse.
exactly the same.
The multiverse.
But one thing is different. I think everything's exactly the same, but United get a win. How weird
in our
today
universe,
is.
United are winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In this universe,
Yeah.
United are going to win.
Love
That's
I think
all I'm going to say.
scientific.
It is scientific.
The good thing, not a good thing, but the one thing we'll say is no one's given us a chance really, are they? Like, I can't remember going into a derby, even when like City were flying and we were struggling a little bit, where everyone's written us off.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks not just that we're going to lose, but we're going to lose badly. I know you might go, well, there's a reason for that, Jay, but it's quite rare to have so many people just going, look, United are done, and we're going to get absolutely battered. So I'm just hoping that A, that spurs our players on, and B, that City have a little bit of complacency. I doubt it, but I'm hoping it happens, because sometimes you can sort of think, oh, we'll just turn up and get a result. I think there was an element of that at Anfield. I don't think Liverpool, it quite dawned on them until later on that we ain't getting a win.
And you
yet.
could tell from that, from
Do
what
you know
Van
what I
Dijk
mean?
said after the
Yeah.
game, where he was like, oh, they didn't come to try and win, there's only one to try and win. You think, yeah, but you thought you were going to win so much.
Yeah.
Didn't he mention that? Was it yesterday?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
said
basically
United,
said everyone
Liverpool
thought that Liverpool were going to smash United early in the season after the 7-0 and the way we were playing, the way they were playing, and look, it was 0-0.
That's it.
So that's basically, he says you can't really look past us.
No, you've got to, that's the one thing we've got. Guardiola, he's usually quite hot on things like that, and he's like complacency, he doesn't like complacency creeping in. But you look at some of the recent results they had there. I watched the Chelsea game, and Chelsea made a game of it, and I think it was a draw in the end, and I think
Chelsea had loads of chances.
They had loads of chances, and they should have really won it.
Yeah,
So
that was
it's
another
not
game where it seemed like
impossible.
it was the last half an hour before City fully woke up.
Yeah.
Because the last 30 minutes when he probably needed a goal, it was like scary one-way traffic.
it was-
But
Same
it
with
was like,
Brentford. Are you on about the Brentford
bombardment.
game? The Brentford one.
yeah.
Obviously,
that's
they-
another one.
yeah.
I knew there's been a couple. There's been a couple, hasn't there? But then
Yeah.
you just wonder whether that's sort of in their
Bournemouth.
mind, anything.
Yeah.
The Bournemouth 1-0, Bournemouth battered City the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
If anyone saw Bournemouth City the other day, it was 1-0 City, but like Bournemouth should have scored. I
Yeah.
don't know how they didn't score the last 15-20 minutes. But
If anyone cares,
yeah.
was it Bournemouth Burnley we've just had on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2-0 to
2-0.
Bournemouth won it.
Yeah.
I mean, they look doomed.
I was more looking at the challenges in that game. Proper,
I know, it was like old school, wasn't it?
Feisty, wasn't it?
two-footed lunges every 5 minutes
But,
in that game just then.
Looks
They've been
like
shit all season, though.
Burnley.
Burnley.
Completely shit.
yeah.
Pep's prodigy.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's
Mate,
it.
just whatever. Go on.
Arteta on one hand, Company on the other hand. Fantastic
What's
stuff.
Arteta won with his own team now? Nothing.
No, not a
Exactly.
lot.
He won an FA Cup with Emery's team.
Yeah.
Since then, he spent over £500 million and won nothing.
Well, now I'll tell you what,
Interesting,
though,
isn't it?
I know you don't like it, but if he wins the Premier League this season, fuck you know.
Yeah, we need him
Hey,
to win the Premier League
I'll be
this
sat
season.
here in an Arsenal kit singing
Fucking hell,
Arteta in forever.
Can't wish anything good for Arsenal. He's
No,
fucking
mate,
Lego
honestly.
man as a coach.
I know, but then what the alternatives, innit? It's that thing, innit? Who are you going to vote for?
Liquidate the league.
The best of the bad bunch.
Yeah, abolish the league. It's over.
Yeah, just abolish the league. That does
Up the
make
RH
sense.
anyway.
Up the RH.
Up the RH.
Sorry,
come on.
bro. We don't
Let's
want
go.
all this
Get in the
depressing-
comments. Come on.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
depressing vibes while
can we
I'm
have
here,
a-
lads.
Can we have
Yeah.
a,
Come
a
on.
link? There's a link. Sorry, it's on our socials. There's a link to RH Elite Coaching. Go
Love
and check
it,
out
love
him on
it.
socials.
Give us
Go
a
and follow
follow.
him. He's always doing
Come
his
on.
bits there on his coaching and
Love
all
it.
that. Got all the top tier talent on there. Putting him
Got to
through
think
the paces.
positive, haven't we, lads?
We've got to
Right?
think positive.
We've
Did you
got
watch
to-
Liverpool Forest yesterday?
I saw the incidents. that I needed to say.
No, I was too.
Like
seen
Paul
the
Turner
relative-
just
the
getting it
relevant
wrong,
incidents.
getting the rules wrong.
Seen the
Like,
incident.
no, do you know what I mean?
No, I didn't see it.
Actually
I
misunderstanding.
was too
the
busy
rules.
scoring equalisers, so I didn't see it.
Yeah, he wasn't
love
there.
that, love that. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Forest have got the ball, right, in the 95th minute, in the Liverpool end, like in the corner. I think it was Hudson-Odoi might have had it.
Yep.
And then Kanati's gone down with a head injury, so the ref's blown up for got stop play. So the rules state you then give a drop ball to the team that had possession, which would be Forest, up that end of the pitch, where for the last minute they can either get a winner, because it was 0-0 at the time, or they can just keep it in the corner and play for a draw. The ref doesn't do that. He gives Liverpool a drop kick for their goalkeeper, which is wrong. They go down the other end. Admittedly, Forest make a right sort of dog's dinner of getting rid of it. There's got so many opportunities to clear it and they don't. And Darwin Núñez gets the winner. Yeah. But it was just a mistake. It's a refereeing error.
The ref just did the rules wrong.
Yeah, he got the rules wrong.
He should have either given a drop ball to Forest to keep the ball, or give the ball to the keeper and say you're kicking it to the Forest players so they can have possession back. And then there were some people on Twitter spouting this rule about if a player goes down with a head injury in their own box and the ball is in their box, then you should give a drop ball to the defending team. But the ball wasn't in the box. The player was, but play and the ball was in Forest possession
also,
outside of the box.
If you start doing that every time you're under the cosh, you just go down holding your head.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of players do that. Yeah, there you go. That's sorted.
Nuno said nothing now.
That annoys me as well, because I get it.
He was moaning midweek when obviously decisions are going against him, and then he didn't say nothing.
No.
Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
No, he said after the game, I saw his immediate post-match comments, unless he went a bit deeper later on, was I want to talk about the referee, which annoys me as well, because if that was the other way around, Jurgen Klopp would be asking for the game to get replayed. He would, wouldn't he? Yeah. He'd have this campaign, like, let's just replay the game, which isn't a thing. No. Which is what they did after the Spurs game when there was a mistake that went against him. And it's just like, he's so vocal, Klopp, and people seem to buy into it. And yet when it's against him, other managers, including Ten Hag sometimes, don't say anything.
And to people as well who say, oh, well, the goal was a minute and 40 seconds after that incident. Yeah, but everything changes based on that incident. Losing possession in the last minutes of a game compared to keeping possession, which you rightfully had, is... You know, whether they would have scored a different goal or not, that goal as it was would never have happened. No. They could have scored a different goal, but that one would never have happened. And you can't assume that they would have scored another goal.
You're right, and also if you look how tight it is now down the bottom end of the table. I mean, I'm not going to sit and pretend I was bothered from a Forest point of view. I was more bothered about the Scousers winning the league. Of course. But it is tight. Obviously, Everton getting that points deduction altered has helped them. Every point does count. Yeah. So that could, and also when I was watching Match of the Day last night, Jermaine Jenas was pretty vocal because he's a Forest fan, innit? And it's like,
get through at Forest, innit?
Yeah, and it's like last minute down that end, in that you might have gone for it. You might have thought we can get a winner here. There's literally 1 minute left. Let's all minute 30 seconds, and they might have got one because Liverpool were back to the wall defending at that time, so they might have got a winner. That could have been 3 points, and then they end up with nothing. So the referee's got to sort their heads out. And if I see Dermot Gallagher on the telly tomorrow defending it and saying the referee got it right, I'm going to put my foot through it.
We've got a few quotes from Erik ten Hag. This is one. If it's good that we've got those snacks there because this one's getting my stomach rumbling. He says, "We have to show how hungry we are. It's eat or be eaten, and we want to eat."
That's just Jay using this as an excuse to stuff his face.
That was absolutely Jay using that as an excuse to just get 9 minstrels in his mouth guilt-free.
Guilt-free.
It was content. It don't count. The calories don't count.
Things I do for this channel. Honestly.
Unbelievable.
Have you seen the statistic about 1 billion of the population of the world is meant to be obese now?
Good. It's a sign of prosperity.
Good.
Fucking too right.
That's not fucking good.
No, it is. Obesity, Ronaldo, is a privilege that our species hasn't had until about 80 years ago. The fact that we even get to be obese is a privilege. Enjoy it, all of us. That's what I say. Ten Hag says, an extra midfielder today? No, I don't think so. Sometimes we want to overload that midfield by dropping players, but by opposite movement to get a little bit of confusion there, to get an extra player there, and we can use that for an overload. But we also need runs in behind.
Good. I can't believe that.
What?
What is it? It's a sign of prosperity.
It is. It's a beautiful thing.
Free will.
Yeah.
Wait,
this is a political broadcast by the Conservative Party.
Erik Ten Hag says, every single player has to show passion, desire, determination, and intimidation if necessary.
I love that. Give him some
like
shit
that.
down the summer.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what Derby should be.
Yeah.
You shouldn't need no
Shouldn't be nice
motivation
at all.
to play in
No.
these games.
Bring back Gary Neville refusing to shake Peter Schmeichel's hand and
Love
all
that.
about that. All this chatting and being mates and taking selfies together. Fuck off.
It's a bit nerve-wracking though, isn't it? Do you know when you see the like Mika Richards in a suit instead of a sort of very tight-fitting
What do you
cashmere?
think that? Why is he wearing a suit?
Because it is the sense of occasion, Jay.
Yeah, it looks like
is
he's going.
Go on.
Looks like he's just come from church to the studio, isn't it?
Yeah. Then one of them ones.
Because he doesn't normally wear something. He looks a bit loosey-goosey, innit?
Yeah.
School prom.
But he's got that River Island fit,
Yeah.
hasn't it? Do you know? But he's too big for suits. Do you know some people, you get too muscly and you actually look worse in a suit.
Yeah.
I think a slimmer
It looks
man
like the
better.
suits that your mum gets you when you're young because she thinks you'll grow into it.
Yeah.
Do you know,
Do you know what I mean? Leaves a bit of room.
Yeah, my mum used to bad for that. My school blazer that I had in my last year of school, I wouldn't fit it now. Like, honestly, as a 44-year-old, I wouldn't.
It was my year 7 blazer.
It was like that on there. Yeah, and she was
That
like,
was
"You'll
rough.
grow into that," and I never did. I left school like
I'm
a
nearly
year later.
17.
Yeah,
I'm not growing that
It
much.
was
But
like-
at least you had one blazer the whole time. Then. I mean, that so you
honestly. Yeah. Go on.
Clayton M has been remembered for 43 months, which is fantastic.
Do you know
Thank
what?
you very much.
Can't like without these people, this channel doesn't exist. It's that simple.
Cheers,
Membership
Clay.
kept us going for a while.
Yeah, cheers, mate. He says, up the Paddock, 1-2, Man United, glory, glory, Man United. RH, if you could have a session with one player, a football session, that is, who would it be and what would you work on?
Rashford. Get Rashford into me. I'll sort him out.
What would you be working on?
What? What? I would.
Ronaldo's trying to make it pure
I
island
would.
sexual.
I would.
What would you work on with
Moment,
Rashford?
that,
You
innit?
got Marcus Rashford. He just says, RH, my body is in your hands.
What's going on here? I can't take you serious.
I will do whatever you want me to.
No,
What are we
listen, none
doing?
of this.
No,
We're
but
all
no, I'm
about
just saying,
football.
he's
football
completely
stuff.
open-minded.
Ronnie's getting it going here. It's not right here.
All it was when
It's
you
not
said
right.
get Rashford into me.
Yeah.
He made it dirty.
He's completely open-minded. He's here to learn. What are you teaching him? Both on and off the field.
No, just on the technical point of view, obviously he's clearly, technically he's great and stuff like that. It'd just be, variation of finishing and just Ronnie's laughing again here. Variation of finishing, like movement. Obviously, you can't work on desire. I just love to talk to the bloke.
Yeah.
Just love to just see what's in his mind and get the confidence. Because part of the sessions working in a small group or a one-to-one is get to know the player. Obviously, build that relationship, and obviously it's more of a confidence thing as well.
I think that's what he needs, Hopper. Honestly, I don't think he needs sort of coaching him what to do. I
No,
think
he
it's his
doesn't.
confidence. Look,
He doesn't.
To me, it looks. It's not a coincidence that almost everyone you speak to about Marcus, whether they love him or not, and I love him, says the same thing. He looks like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. He looks like he's just not happy. There's something there.
I would love to.
I don't
work
know
with
him, and I don't know whether that is the case,
Yeah.
but he looks like that. It looks like, he's not feeling it for whatever reason, and we know the talent's there. Talent-wise, second to none. In terms of his fitness and his body, I know he's had injury issues, but he seems like a very strong, quick, athletic player as well. So you've got the talent, you've got the athleticism, and he's got the ability. Obviously, that's talent, but just at times he just seems like
like you said, I'd love to
go on, bro,
have a chat with him and just
But at the hard age,
just to see, because it's more confidence thing. Ronnie will know, having played, sometimes when you're going through a bad run of form or something's going on, sometimes you need an arm round you. It's not about getting in and having the variation or technical stuff, because clearly do it. He's a Premier League player. Just love to have a conversation with him, see what's going on, and you might need it. It's just confidence thing, innit?
Yeah.
Up the right.
People dismiss that though.
Because just looking at the graphic of our team selection, it looks like Sky Sports thinks that we're going to play Diamond.
Oh, I love a diamond, mate.
Well, Neil Diamond. But then Ten Hag did sort of refute that slightly by saying an extra midfielder today, ? No, I don't think so. So he is sort of maybe out of possession, it might be more like that. I think he's wanting runs in behind from wide areas, which obviously...
I don't want to start every sentence with, did you see this interview? But we'll go again with the Ten Hag on DNW. Did you see that?
I saw the opening clip where they were talking about cycling. I didn't see the rest of it.
I watched the interview. It was good.
Was it?
And I thought that even that the bit you've seen actually gives you a good indication that
Yeah.
Ten Hag, he can be a sort of jovial, happy guy. I think he's just obviously getting hammered with questions. He's under a bit of pressure, and it's like it comes across as sometimes in press conferences. But it was nice to see that interview because it was pretty relaxed. Dion Dublin, obviously, you know, they have some sort of relationship. They know each other, so there was a bit more sort of. He's a slightly less formal.
It's nice seeing him a bit more smiley. And
yeah,
human,
he just seemed more
Ten
himself.
Hag? Yeah,
and that come across. And I think you can't have loads of success that he has had. He has had a lot of success, Erik Ten Hag, as well, and be completely aloof and, you know, use the term stoic, which I think is a good way to describe him. But there has to be that little bit of personality there that we're just probably not seeing because he's under so much pressure or whatever.
Because
but
also every
it was
time
good to see that side of him.
Every time he's in a press conference, he's on the back foot.
Yeah.
Because we're having a bad season, he's in defence mode. And Ten Hag's trademark go-to mode is wall up.
Yeah.
Where's he injured? His leg. It's what do you think of his form? You know, no one's in form. What are the goals?
To be
for the
fair, that
season?
was genius.
We've got to win every game. He's not like when he's hurt and when he's struggling, he opens up more and gives you more personality. He shuts down, so people have got to the point where they think he must have no personality whatsoever. But little reminders like that, and I think just seeing him smile, because we've not really seen that for 12 months now. You almost forget that he is a human being that hopefully is capable of, like you're saying, maybe a bit of arm around the shoulder here and there, and not just, you know, I'll blow the whistle twice as loud because I'm pissed off. And that'll fix you. Maybe he is a bit more of that sort of, come on, we can do this together.
We saw that, didn't we? We saw it quite first hand in pre-season because both pre-seasons he's been pretty happy because one's his first pre-season and the second one it was after a successful season and it's a little bit more relaxed because it's friendly. It's not, you know, you're not going into a cup final or a must-win game. It's you're playing, you know, in America against, you know, Arsenal or Wrexham or whatever. So we saw that first hand in the way he was, and I think Steve spoke to him as well, sort of a bit more one-on-one off camera, and said he was, you know, he's pretty chill. So he does have that side to him. He's not a complete sort of.
We've seen the ruthless side, haven't we, with obviously the Sancho thing and Ronaldo thing.
I think that's a good point. I think that almost derailed 3 months worth of press conferences because it became a never-ending story. Every press conference you were in, or he was in, I should say, Sancho came up. What's happening with him? Is he in training? What's going on? Is he going to come back into the team? Have you spoke to him? It was like never ending, wasn't it? And I think that got to him because he was having to constantly field these questions about Jadon Sancho in a situation that wasn't evolving, wasn't changing.
Can I say something else about Ten Hag that I like?
He's bald.
Is he?
Yeah. He's the leader of the Baldies.
he chairs all your meetings, doesn't he?
Me and Opper are just sat in the back. He's the
brilliant meetings as well.
Genius. My mate saw him in Ibiza.
What? Three pills deep.
Yeah, my mate, he was in his hotel room and Ten Hag came through the ceiling.
Could have been paracetamol.
My mate saw Ten Hag in Ibiza in the summer, apparently, right?
Hungover headache.
I said, no, you didn't. And he went, no, I did. He had his ETH top on and everything. I was like, right, this is absolute bullshit. There's no way Erik Ten Hag is in Ibiza, first of all, and he's secondly walking around with his he had Man United gear on holiday.
Oh,
so my mate was like, yeah, obviously it's not him. Do you know you see like lookalikes like wandering around sort of, especially a place like Ibiza, like where they'll dress as Cristiano Ronaldo all day and take pictures and get money.
Yeah.
So he was like, right, it's probably that. Then he saw him again that evening in like a restaurant eating. So he Googled, this is what he did, he Googled his wife because the lookalike isn't going for a wife that looks like Ten Hag's wife.
Could have been committed.
I mean, unless he's so committed to the role that he only is willing to marry someone who looks like Ten Hag. But it was his actual wife, so therefore it must have been him. But he said that he was having fun and he looked like a nice.
It was really Erik Ten Hag.
I fucking love the fact that Ten Hag went on holiday to Ibiza and strolled around in his ETH coaching stuff. He's a manager all the time. He doesn't switch off.
I can picture him doing that, you know.
You'd be so mad if you're his wife and he's like, right, we're going to get rid of a really nice place tonight. Yeah. This trademark sound of an ETH course.
So it really was him?
Well, unless there's an Erik Ten Hag lookalike trotting about Ibiza who has also married a woman who looks like Ten Hag's wife, then yes, it probably was.
Because he does strike me as someone that has limited clothes.
Yeah.
Right, what? No, I'm not. No, what? I'm not ignoring that.
That's not a thing.
Like what do you mean?
He'll be a very well. I think he's a very wealthy man that probably spends 0.001% of his money on clothes.
His net worth.
So he generally had to bring 3 garments.
Yeah, someone's just put it there. There was when he came to United, he wore the same beige suit for the first 3 days.
Yeah, I can fully see.
But everyone was saying that's because all his stuff hadn't come over from Holland. Not that he hadn't got many clothes.
He's a man with limited clothes.
He's literally just.
the way you wear
I
it
think if
now,
you looked
it
into his
strikes me
closet,
as
was his
someone
closet? He'd have probably 2 fits.
He might have the same
three
clothes,
suits.
but like lots of like
2 turtlenecks.
Variation.
yeah, lots of variation, or lots of the same
Cap.
beige suit, or lots of the same white t-shirt, and lots of the same.
But if I was
Erik
Man
Ten
United
Hag.
manager, I'd be wearing JS merch, JS tracksuits everywhere.
Right,
Everywhere. To my own wedding, I'd be wearing it. Imagine if you were the manager of Man United. I'd want to remind everyone of that all the time.
You're saying he's off. He's off season wearing kit like he's about to go into training.
That worries me a little bit.
Nah, I don't know about that stuff.
Right, up here, he's always in fucking training. He's laying the cones out 24 absolute 7, isn't he?
When he's in a beef for lining up his E's, he's like that, right? This one's on the right wing here, this one's on the left wing. His missus like saying, "Come on, man, just what are you doing?"
But you know, when the final few peas on the plate, it's like, man, that looks just like that.
What's this rest defence bullshit here? What the fuck? What is this shit? Mid block. Maybe he's got an idea. Maybe that's how he spawned this new pressing system.
Where's the +1 with the gravy?
Yeah, what is this? Where's the overload on the chip side here? What's going on here? Unbelievable. Just never switches off.
Love that.
Ten Hag track is in Ibiza. We've got 5 minutes till kickoff. Get your score predictions in the comments. Who's going to score and what will the score be? Big game this, and also not just big for United, but big in terms of title race implications as well. Because I think Man City's March. Let me just double check this. It is absolutely astonishingly difficult. City's next run of fixtures. So it's United today. Which you can say it's difficult if you want. Then it's Copenhagen. Yeah. Then it's Liverpool, Newcastle. Liverpool away, by the way. Newcastle, Brighton away. Then Arsenal at the end of March. Then Villa. Like, the next run of fixtures for Manchester City is absolutely crucial. And obviously, no one wants City to win the league. So let's hope they start losing them. We've got some score predictions in the comments.
I'm nervous now. Sorry.
It's alright, I like that. Reminded me that you're human. Joshua Owen says 3-1 City. Bastard. Jam. What?
It reminded you of Indian.
Human.
Oh, human.
What the fuck? Why would I say it reminds me that you're Indian? No, there's no reason for me to say that whatsoever,
I have
Ronaldo.
no idea why I heard it like that.
Unbelievable.
Brain
Jav
explode.
says 2-2. Antonio says
Sorry,
2-1.
I was just having to reply to someone and just ignored that madness that went on.
Yeah, I think it's best if we all ignore that.
Let's just pretend that didn't happen.
Phil Forrest says 4-0 City. Zaki says 5-4 United. Ryan. Mr. Hopper himself up the RH.
Ryan, very formal.
Ryan.
Yes.
Score prediction, please.
You're coming to
Goal
me first as
scorers
well, you're
and
killing me.
scoreline.
In a real world, I think City will win, but in the RH world, I'm going 2-1 United.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be positive here. It's 2-1 United. Rashford and Scott. Eder.
Oh yeah.
Bullet
RH
Eder.
World. Do you sell tickets for that, by the way? Like
No,
sort
mate.
of Peppa Pig
It's coming
World?
soon.
Is it?
Coming soon. Up
RH
the RH world.
Coming
I'm trying to
soon
be positive.
an
You know what I mean?
Park near you.
I'm trying to be positive.
I like
I do
that.
feel, anyone who knows football, United's backs against the wall. It's, not everyone's writing us off. I'm probably writing us off, but yeah, I'm going to be positive. 2-1.
Positive 2-1.
Not the RH.
That's what I like to hear.
Ronaldo. What are you thinking here? Talk me through it. What we're going to see today.
Go on.
I think it's a 3-1 loss,
3-1 is the most common scoreline
3-1
in football.
loss or a sneaky 2-2. That's the optimist side of it, but realistically, I think it's gonna be 3-1.
Jay.
Do you know what? Fuck it, we'll win. Do you know what? I just see them City fans. I can't bring myself to say that City are gonna win. Just fuck off. Yeah. Honestly.
I like that. I respect the hell out of that.
I'll go 2-1 United.
2-1 United. Zaki says Rashford will score 3 goals, and he's also said it about 30 times, which I like the enthusiasm, but do give other people a chance to comment as well. Danny Can says it's 2:30 a.m. here. Crikey. The game not even started yet. So let's go.
And your day's
2-3.
ruined.
I know. That's a Monday as well. This is Monday morning.
Oh,
And
mate.
your whole work week is just absolutely obliterated by United being obliterated.
Drop us a like, people. If we get to 1,000 likes, United will win.
Yeah.
That is a fact, right?
Yeah.
That is scientific.
4,500 people watching. We can easily get 2,000.
Come
likes.
on,
Just
let's
hit the
go.
damn like button. It's so easy. Fergal McClement says if you Google Ten Hag Ibiza, it does say he was there.
I know
There
that
you
you.
go.
I wondered because you can be quite, you see the good in people. Whether your
Gullible.
mate was having, yeah, all right. I didn't want to say that, but yeah. Well, I didn't know whether your mate was having you over because that's the side. My mates do that kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, no, trust me. I had a mate who reckoned that Troops had a phone call with Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've got a mate like that. Yeah.
So it wasn't Sancho.
Maybe it was. Boss says 5-0 and then a sad face. Very sad indeed. We're almost at 1,000 likes already. Good stuff.
Yeah!
Let's keep going with that. Haaland to score 3, but Lydia spelt Haaland with an R instead of 2 A's, so maybe that sort of reverses it and he's not going to score any goals at all. I'm going to sneeze, Jake.
Do you know what, right? I can't even get onto this thing yet. And I've seen people doing it, right? And I'll take the Pepsi challenge with anyone. I hate the Scousers as much as the next man, yeah?
The Pepsi challenge?
Yeah, but I can't bring myself to be like, oh yeah, let's just lose this because it'll help City win the league over Liverpool. I don't want Liverpool to win the league, right? I'd rather City win it than Liverpool, but I don't want to lose today. Yeah. I'm not thinking like...
Because I would rather City win it than
Yeah,
Liverpool,
I don't care. Win today and
having
let
to
the rest
choose
of it sort itself out.
having to
Derby,
choose
gotta win
now. Yeah, man.
between Arsenal, City and Liverpool, it's like it's hell.
Yeah.
Absolute hell.
It was a lot easier when it was Chelsea.
Yeah.
And even then, it was us going against them, so you didn't want it. But the couple of seasons where we finished third and we knew we weren't going to win it, at least you could go, I don't really care if Chelsea win the league. It's so much better than
The sad thing is, in 2014, when Gerrard slipped, and it was between them two, you looked at that and you looked at it almost as, even though we'd obviously had a nightmare season and Moyes has come in and all the rest of it, you thought, we'll fix this. We'll get back in this conversation and it'll be about us again. Yeah. And we just haven't. Like, okay, we finished second
that is
twice.
not Kobe Mainoo's body, but
what is it? If they just put his head on something,
like
ridiculous. So yeah, that's the annoying thing. We're here again, just sort of hoping for the lesser of three evils. I'm sick of it. I want to be in that conversation, dictating the thing, not just hoping City win it for the 4th time in a row because it's better than the Scousers winning title number 20. Fucking hell.
They have gone diamond on that, innit?
Yeah, they've
I
gone
think
a
they know,
diamond,
don't
yeah.
they?
They've gone very diamond, aren't they, there? So they're looking at a midfield diamond sky, this is, of sort of McTominay is that kind of focal point in the centre there. Then we've got like a Bruno, Mainoo, number 8s, and Casemiro a bit deeper as well. So
got Diamond, Anana, Rihanna. It's all linked.
Nicely done.
Very
Right.
good.
Clever.
Very nice indeed. Speaking of Onana, I thought one of the games that kind of started to turn his season around was the reverse fixture of this. I thought he was very good at Old
Oh,
Trafford.
that save against Haaland, bro.
And I think on the whole, he's been a
Fucking
lot
hell.
better since then. Are you worried about him? Do you enter this game thinking, oh my God, Onana, I'm shitting it? That fear seems to have gone for me. I don't think that anymore.
I don't particularly look at Onana and think, oh my God, you know what, he's a nightmare. He has these moments, don't he, that don't fill you full of confidence. But I agree with you. I think he had a absolutely terrible European campaign in the Champions League.
Yeah.
It was awful. And at least 4 of those games he cost us a game. Or no, maybe 3, sorry. But in the Premier League, I think he's got better and a little bit more reliable, and he's had some good performances. And he started, the thing with Onana, I think he's done very well. Yes, there's been a one odd save here and there, like the Haaland header at Old Trafford, but he started saving the saves he should do.
Yeah.
He's making those
He's made
saves
some
where
big
he
saves.
yeah,
Not Forest, he made a few.
yeah. Where I
big
go,
saves.
actually, I probably expect him to save that, but he did.
Yeah.
So
in
I'm
big
not gonna,
moments where we're under pressure.
Yeah.
though.
Right, we've kicked off. Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
Come on,
Well done,
come on, the
everyone.
red men.
what went wrong in Europe was he wasn't making those saves. He was conceding goals that he shouldn't have been. So yeah, he's just moving forward, and I hope that this is the start of him just sort of becoming Mr. Reliable and keeping his place, because the last thing we need in the summer is to be looking for another goalkeeper as well.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case personally. I think he's overall been pretty average, but weirdly that's been in one spell that's been diabolical and one spell that's actually been pretty good. City already got a little one-on-one Doku versus Dallo here. I think
Might go out for a corner.
we've got for a corner ball there to Man City.
Fucking hell, 38 seconds, we've got a corner.
Whoa.
There's a bit of space there for
Positive
Doku as well.
vibes, fellas. Come on.
Rick Ross grunt.
Positive vibes.
Rick Ross
Rick
grunt. From me there. Set pieces, they're pretty strong from these. Looks like we've got absolutely
Do
everyone
you know what
back.
I'm doing? Eve, just check your phone as Lexi as well, because Angie's going to come and message you guys.
Back to the edge of the box. De Bruyne plays it.
Press.
Foden's got free shot 25 yards out. Headed over
I
by Dallo,
thought that got
got
deflected in.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
I just fucking hate City.
proper Droylsden trim in it.
It is.
Foden.
It is.
Who is it? Is it Lindelof or is it Dallo again?
Oh yeah, it's done like that.
Yeah, I'm
the
happy
low
with
there
that.
with the header.
It is Dallo. I say giving away 2 corners, that makes it sound
East
bad,
Manchester,
but 2
mate, get a
defensive
grip.
actions already.
I've heard he goes to the same. He still goes to the same barber he did growing up.
Who, Foden? He's not changed his haircut in 15 years, so he might as well.
Yeah.
He's in it.
You know what sometimes footballers could be like. They get a bit. Come up and they want to go to like bougie barbers and that.
Yeah. Or you occasionally see footage of people.
I know it's
haircuts
not the
Tesco's
same.
and that.
But Tommy Fiore still goes to the same barbers.
Does he?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because my son goes to that barbers as well.
Really? Does he ask for the TF special?
Yeah.
Just because you can't cheat on your barber, can you? you know all about that, don't you, Jay?
I haven't got the same barbers since 1994.
Yeah.
I've never gone to another barber's for an haircut since then.
Who is it?
I can't remember the name of
Throw
it.
my shout out.
You know, the invisible man.
It's you though, innit? You're your barber.
I cut my hair every day, exactly, yeah. Do you do your own hair?
Nah, I get mine done, mate.
Do you?
Yeah. Shout out to the village barbers in Droylsden, by the way.
Hey.
Give them a bit of a shout out.
You just dissed Droylsden barbers.
Yeah,
now,
just-
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Unfairly.
Not happy about that.
Oh,
Still
Yeah,
mates,
either.
though.
oh my God.
Bruno's just took the ball to the ball.
Get up.
Come on, you. Get up. You're the derby. Get on with it.
Bruno on the floor, man. Not already, man.
Took
De
one in
Bruyne
took one in the
with a
clackers.
pass there. And
It's a
it's a
penalty.
penalty,
got
I
the ball
think.
there.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Did he get the ball?
Nah, he got the ball, he nicked the
Right,
ball.
okay. Oh, no! City just relentlessly attacking for 2 minutes and 50 seconds there.
I don't think United have had the ball yet. They're just passing it around our edge of our box.
You know what I expected? Everyone expects this, though, don't they? Like, just keeping the ball.
Yeah.
Just got to defend
We just got to show that
strong.
we've got something when we
Get
do
a
win it back.
fucking
If we ever
footing, man.
fucking do. Jesus.
Away.
See, that's what I'm on about. That's exactly the point I was making before the game. City can have all the passing, we can defend really well, and just a little chipped nothing ball. I know there it's too high for Haaland, but just a chipped nothing ball leads to Haaland heading it 6 yards out. Oh, he does
Just
get
got the
ball.
Yeah,
ball.
it was
Great
one of those
tackle.
like I'm normally on the negative side when it comes to challenges of the air, but it looked blatant that he got the ball.
Yeah.
that he
I
knocked it on
couldn't.
the
I
ball.
didn't see that, so I'm glad you
Yeah.
spotted it because I thought, oh my God, that's a penalty. As soon as he went down, I thought penalty.
And sometimes you can judge by reactions. They didn't really appeal like heavily.
No, there wasn't the
Yeah.
outrage that you get with a penalty shout.
100th
in a
game
match
as
standard.
United manager for Ten Hag today.
What's that linesman doing?
Chilling out.
Oh, Cobby.
Well,
Good foot, big
good
foot there, lad.
Shite pass from Lindelof.
Lindelof.
Yeah, I hope. I expect them, if City, to target Mainu a little bit today, because he's by far United's least most experienced player. If you know. What I mean.
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah.
And-
He's been playing 4 months of first team football in his
exactly.
entire life.
So I hope he's, obviously give the ball away there, but then win it back. He's just got a big game ahead of him today because he could easily. Do you know those games where every player has them, where you just think they've got overrun a little bit there? I'm worried that this could be one of them for him, but hopefully not.
Nervy, innit?
yeah, it is.
No
United
matter
just
what
can't keep the
position
ball
you're in,
at
yeah,
all,
it's the
isn't it?
same type of nerves whenever United are playing City. Like we've got a lot riding on it.
Yeah, well, we have. They've done that pass 4 times already so far. Doku just drifting away from his fullback and just a sort of gentle lofted ball over to him, like dragging that space out.
I don't think Doku's going to get much change out of the low though.
Not one-on-one necessarily, but again we saw just a little clip into the box and that might be enough. I don't
Just
think he
needs
needs
to
to go
stop the
past
cross.
him.
He knows how to deal with pace a lot as well. Like Elanga the other night, he seemed to deal with him quite well.
Yeah.
He's quick himself, but
He's deceptively quick, isn't he? Everyone
Yeah.
says that about Dallo.
I think I've always thought it's been obvious.
What are you doing there, Onana?
I
wow.
think he's rapid.
Bloody
he's
hell.
very quick.
Yeah. He's one of the quickest on the team.
Here we go.
Go
Go
on,
on
this
then.
is
What
what-
have you got? You
Garnacho's
go on
in
then.
here.
Drive. Oh, he's in. Rash, square it.
Oh, you should have given it earlier.
They're the opportunities that City. If you watch City recently, they give those.
He
they
kept
do.
holding
They
it
give-
too long there, Garnacho.
You don't get many opportunities, but when you actually get a chance, it's like a fucking 3v3 counter attack.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like
Forward,
he either
yeah.
needed to pass it earlier or maybe
Yeah.
even cut back onto his left there. But
Yeah.
by the time he crossed
I
it,
think the early pass
the
was the one.
space was so small that Edison was always going to be favourite there. Good though. That's what we needed. A little bit of like, yeah, you can have the ball, but we've got something to offer as well. It's not all just us eating punches for 90 minutes.
That's one thing. We've got to be ruthless when we get the counters because we will get them.
Yeah.
That's why I said. That's why any type of loss that I've predicted, I've always thought we'd score.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we are gonna hit on the counter. Just depends if we score them or not.
Look at that, Johnny Evans. Just
Good lad.
Just sort of.
It's not a bad game since he's arrived. Johnny
Calm,
Evans.
composed.
Yeah.
It's risky though, isn't it?
Just win it back so easy.
So relentless
don't
trying to win it back when they
Yeah.
press on it.
Just feel like every time we get the ball, they win it back.
I know.
Quickly.
Oh, that's a ball that from Kyle Walker as well to Haaland.
Back out to Foden. I don't think we can stand this for 90 minutes. You
No.
I was just about to say, how deep are we?
I know,
Like
look.
early
We're
doors, like
literally
everyone behind the ball.
Between our
Like,
penalty spot and the 6-yard line.
get there.
No one's getting near that.
Go on then.
Go on, Anna.
There
Well
we
done,
go.
lad.
Good.
Well done. Don't let him get in your way.
Good goalkeeping there.
Good header from Evans. Or was it Varane that I did that? Because he's dropping right on Bernardo Silva's head then.
Yeah.
3 yards out.
It's got the right idea.
Yeah, just fucking boot it.
Havertz.
Some kick. Go on then, Bruno.
Look at that one then.
Probably onside.
Go on then.
What a pass that was.
Finish.
Rashford.
What's a goal? Get in!
Yes.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
What a goal!
It's a screamer.
That is fucking unreal. That's one of the best
Wow.
goals I've ever seen.
That is unbelievable.
Wow.
Onana with a
bullied him.
fantastic pass up to Bruno Fernandes, lays it off to
what a
Rashford,
finish.
and he smashes it underside of the bar, near post from 20 yards out. Fucking get in.
You knew that was coming after the Tribune interview.
What a goal. That's that Tribune right there. Is Bruno offside?
You're on your phone.
It's close.
Nah, he's on. He's on.
I think,
He's on.
I think
Aki's
Ake's
playing him
playing him on.
You broke your phone. You're on your phone.
Have I broken?
No, you're on it. I think you broke your phone.
No, it's outside.
What a finish, mate. That is. Wow.
It's an unreal goal, that.
Fuck off.
Wow.
Luckily,
Lace
it's
technique
It's an
as well. He
unbelievable
drilled
pass.
that.
Unbelievable pass from Onana.
Have
Great
checked
running
it? It's gonna
behind.
get ruled out in it after all that.
I don't
Mate,
think
look
so.
at the
I think
technique on
Ake
this,
plays
fellas.
him
Look
on.
at that.
First time.
Oh, wow.
He like...
I told
His
you,
technique's
Edison
unreal.
doesn't make
He
saves.
sort of hits across it.
Oh,
Like,
unreal.
I told you, Edison.
Edison don't make saves.
4 Edisons in that goal to save that.
Wow.
He's got no
What
chance
a
of
finish that is.
Underside of the bar. First shot of the
I broke
game.
the seat.
Look at the techers there. Boom.
Sorry, bro. We'll have to get. We'll have to
I think I
improvise.
broke the chair. It's alright though.
Would love to have a sit down with him after doing that then.
Yeah,
Aye.
let's have a chat.
Let's have a chat now. Arm
Look at
round
that
him there.
tail.
What a
I can't
finish.
cope if this gets ruled out. By the way, you know.
It won't.
I don't
It's
think
been
it
too
will.
long since surely.
Yeah, we'd know by now. They'd
No,
have
to be
cut away
fair,
from these
the
celebrations.
celebrations have been really, really long. Is it because they've shown them replay over and over again because it's not been like re-kicked
No, I
off?
think
with-
they've shown.
There
There we go.
Fuck
Get in
off.
I
there.
think they've shown that many
Love
replays
it.
because
Get,
of
don't let him in.
they'd have cut
done,
to
Onana.
VAR check
Yeah.
quicker than that. I mean, that's what we needed. That's
Brilliant.
exactly what we needed.
Right, fucking hell, ref. Blow your whistle. We're done now. Come on.
I know, why? What's he doing here? How long you want to play, ref?
That's it.
What's going on?
It's typical.
I can't get over that.
They are
man.
dodgy.
Lads,
That
that's
is
some
fucking
finish, by the way.
unbelievable.
They're dodgy defensively, you know.
They're always vulnerable. Like we said at the start of the game, they're always vulnerable on that break. But it's a little sidewinder for Onana. What a
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, unbelievable pass from Onana.
Everything
Brilliant
was
from
mint,
Bruno
yeah.
as well.
And that finish though.
Through.
Mate, some finish.
Underside
that,
of the
wasn't it?
bar. Fucking no
And the way
chance
he
for
hits
Edison.
Technique
He's
as well
so-
coming
no
across
chance.
him. Technique
Exactly.
so good.
He almost kind of slices across it, but not enough to put outside spin on it. Just enough that it
It's
just
like a
goes
dart as
straight.
well. It's
Yeah.
not moving. Fair
Unbelievable
play.
technique on that.
Look at this guy.
Fucking
Onana's
outside.
feeling it now.
He loves it.
Keep it.
Nice and relaxed. There we go.
Ronaldo
That
used
goal-
to love that.
that
Remember
goal-
drift across the pitch from the left. He
That
always
goal
used to-
seems to have settled us a bit.
Yeah, it has.
Same
Go
again.
on, get at him
Playing
again,
over
Marcus.
top.
The fucking shit.
Go on then, get something.
You know as
Look
well,
at-
if that
Hold on,
if
come
that
on.
was a plan, if Onana long balls over the top was a plan, that'll fill the team full of confidence
Come on
again as
then.
well.
Press. There you go.
That ball, that.
It's worked here.
Brilliant.
Fucking hell, they're
Bang
all over
at
the
it.
gaff.
Come on, let's go.
Keith Lemon playing centre back for City with his wrist brace on.
Ruben Diaz is everyone right now. You know.
We've got to get him in while we can, because when this ends 4-1 City, we won't be able to take any of this shit. So they've got Keith Lemon with his wristband on.
Yeah, milk it.
We got milk. Why we want to milk? We got to milk this.
Milk it. Come on, man. Come on. Set piece. Corner to United.
Scott 2-0.
Let's make it 2.
Come on.
Ball that.
Oh,
It was. Absolutely
Go on,
dehated him
Garnacho.
there, haven't we? Where
Well done,
we just
you.
put everyone on the goalie.
You should have let me have my fucking Edison doesn't make saves agenda. Even though it was unsavable, it still has to match my agenda.
Yeah,
that
nah,
doesn't make saves.
both things can be true. It can be unsavable and he doesn't make
well
saves.
done.
Yeah.
Well done.
It was just funny because you said it, you went, I told you you don't make saves when you watch the replay.
As the
right?
ball
He's got
There's literally no chance.
Zero chance
But-
of getting anywhere
but still-
near that. But I'll give it you.
What a
I'll give
That's
you
one
that,
shot on
yeah.
target.
One goal.
One goal against Edison again.
We was talking before about him needing to turn up after the quotes midweek.
Mate,
What a finish.
that is
Great
fucking...
start.
I'll do
Do
it.
you know what as well, man? That's going to give him that confidence and that fucking
Yeah.
drive in it because, you know,
Yeah.
got that goal, we're winning.
Like you said,
Fucking
it gives the
let's not
lads a
fuck this up.
boost because straight away the pressing and winning a corner, it gives the lads a bit, but still, early doors, fellas.
Who's the number one goalkeeper for Brazil?
Alisson, isn't it?
It's Alisson.
But that's what Rashford does as well, though, isn't it? Let's not forget his record against the top teams is outstanding for someone who's not a striker.
Yeah.
I think he's got something like 20 goals against the top 6 in his career. He's
He's like the
unbelievable
opposite
in
of
big
Lukaku,
games.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Lukaku never scored against the top 6 for us, and yet scored a lot of goals. Well, you know, scores a lot of goals in his career, whatever. Where Marcus always scores against the top 6.
Yeah.
Well, not always, but has a very good record.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's
I
good.
thought that weights us up a bit. That.
Yeah, hopefully. But we saw...
Oh, fuck off!
Too eager.
Get a fucking challenge in, bro.
Nearly. It's okay.
Why?
We saw them.
Could have played it to
Nice
Foden,
shoot.
but De Bruyne's always trying to.
Go on then, off we go.
Haaland.
He loves it. He wants
Yeah,
that. He
yeah,
wants
yeah.
them an assist a game, doesn't he? That's not very good.
Well,
Neither
that's
is that.
even
Yeah,
worse.
he said that.
Yeah, yeah.
To be
keep-
fair, pin us in the corner. Like, it's almost like a kick for touch.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but we've seen, like you said, that first counter attack we had. Garnacho looked very sort of dangerous. Got in a very good position against their defenders.
Forgot about
The
that.
second one we had, we've scored. The third one we had was a corner ball that City struggled to deal with. Like, it is a weakness they've got, and so far United are doing a good job of exploiting it when we've had the ball. But my
Get
worry
there.
is
Well done.
now when we ain't got
Offside,
the ball,
no? Offside?
Foden's gonna have a shot here. And he's
Save.
Saved by
Save.
Andre Onana.
Big save.
Just square him through.
Yeah, a little bit lucky there, City. Bobble.
Hmm.
Bobble.
No, it's just not
That's
even a
a good
bobble.
pass.
No, not a bobble. That's not.
Rebound.
That's not a lucky bobble. It's just a shit header from Lindelof.
Yeah, the second one was.
Yeah.
The first one was
Should've gone all
Casemiro
in.
doing what he could.
A bit.
They've gone deep
Let's
with the
go.
corner.
Well done,
Well
you.
done!
Again, Andre.
I was about to scream for him to let that
Let it go. Yeah. Fuck that.
Don't
I'm
need
having
to.
my-
Yeah.
I'm having my
going out.
moment.
Luckily, that's on Foden's right foot, which he's still good with. But if that's the other side, it might be a bit of trouble there for Onana. Gone long again.
Go on then.
They just play it through there, don't they? That's what they do well.
Get behind the ball again.
Yeah, a lot of this. I hate it, but it's like scary now.
never
Yeah,
enjoy
it
that,
feels like.
man. I don't fucking care.
It does feel like we've got hours
Yeah.
to go.
It does.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
Because before it was like, oh, we might just
Yeah.
get back
With
for
our
4-0
goal
because we're
ball.
shit. Now it's like we've got something to hold on
Get
to.
there.
Hey!
Slightest that.
Only another
It's a long
75
way away,
minutes
lads.
to go.
Nah, I love it.
We should get live heart rate
Here we
monitors.
go.
It's a
It's
great
goal
pick,
again.
Callum,
It's a
innit?
beautiful
It's a fucking
kick
ball,
from
that.
Onana. Kyle Walker's just not
Switched
tracking
off
hands,
highlights,
his body.
playing up, trying to play
Brilliant
offside.
from Bruno as well. Lovely
Yeah, this
turn,
is-
holds the
this
ball up, plays it to
technique's
Rashford.
unreal.
But come on.
So pure the way he hits it as well.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Unreal. Nothing.
Johnny boy.
Nothing like an underside of the crossbar and in as well, is there? It's so
It's
good.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. I love it. The best one,
Press.
I would say, is Foden as a
Well
shot.
done, you.
The ultimate version of that is underside of the crossbar, the ball goes in behind the line and bounces back out. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Don't even touch any part of the net. That's the ultimate. The best goal you can score, that. Come on.
Get out there.
Yeah, I'm worried now.
Stand.
City got it in the box.
Away. Lads. Good
Good
decision.
Day,
That.
Dallo.
That's a
Go
good
on.
decision, that.
Make him play it.
Go on, Ed. He's in. He's in again. Go on, Ed. Go on. He's in.
Marcus is
Oh,
that's
behind him.
Marcus.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, it needed to be on his chest, I think. He tried to head it down, didn't he? Fucking hell. They're all over the gaff
They're
here.
so
Really
vulnerable on
great,
that
really.
transition, lads, aren't they? When it transitions out of possession, they're so vulnerable.
Yeah, they are.
It's a great ball. What a ball that is.
Come on.
He's unlucky there, Marcus. to be
He
fair.
is. Bruno does well again there.
I love that. Back to the keeper. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're keeping possession now, you dickheads.
Is
Go
it
on
another?
again.
Look at this guy. He's on fire.
Mate, Andre Onana's
Hey.
playing like Inter Milan. Andre Onana.
Well done,
He's having
Casemiro.
flashbacks.
Well done, lads.
Nana's got radar.
Go on. Oh, what a pass that would have been. Come on, lads.
Fucking hell,
We're doing all right here.
going on? What is this running off the ball stuff? We don't do this. Ruben Diaz there. He has gone
Mate,
full
Diaz having a
Keith Lemon.
stinker. Oh, it just
No, he needs to
Yeah.
go in front of him.
Yeah,
He heads it
just
down,
trying
doesn't
to
it?
head it down. Oh,
He needs to go in front of him into space.
I was
Save
thinking
that.
actually get it on his chest.
Maybe,
but
yeah.
Walker, that would have been a good race with them two, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Thing is, I think if he lets it go on his chest, there's so much pace taken out of the
Slows
ball.
himself
He'd have
down.
to Pump it, to take his stride off. He's tried to head it to get more pace on it, but
Go on then.
deep
Forgot.
one again.
Oh, wait
Casemiro-
up. Oh.
Alright, is it going out? Corner? Yeah, you made it.
We've only made the point before about obviously shot stopping wise, but off corners he looks like they're targeting him. They're getting around him, aren't they? On corners.
Good stuff from
Ederson.
United, this. That's
Go on
not.
Ooh.
Win that, though. Win that.
Go with him.
Oh, sugar.
Offside.
Oh, he stepped
He's
up.
onside.
He stepped
Onside.
up. He's not. He's not. Oh, what a save again. Massive save.
Andre Onana.
Who was that who
fucking
stepped up then? Someone stepped up at the last minute.
I'm
Then
not gonna lie
was it
to you.
Evans?
I know it might be
No.
famous last words, yeah, but Foden never looked like scoring in that.
It didn't.
He didn't really look like he was.
No, I agree.
I was more worried he was going to square it
Go
to
out to the
Haaland.
ball. Well done.
That's what I was more worried about.
Someone stepped up at the last minute there. I think it was Evans, or Lindelof.
Go on, push him back to the keeper.
Yeah.
Well done,
Someone
man.
stepped up,
Yeah,
didn't they?
very late, and
But
it
no
just,
one else
yeah.
went. We keep doing that. We did that. I talked about it last game. We did it 2 or 3 times where one of them steps up or two of them step up and the other one doesn't.
And then
It's like they don't know. Are we meant to be stepping up in those situations or are we meant to be dropping off? But you can't have half.
Trying to
and
catch
half.
him offside, but he's done it too late.
Yeah,
That ball's a fucking ball. They're looking for
that's
it.
their favourite ball, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get up.
Varane
Well
good
done.
at that though.
Ball
Great
across the
box defender.
face.
Well done. I'm okay.
Go on.
Goal line. Oh, space. No,
He's not getting there, man.
Good defender.
Should go
right,
line.
man.
Look it up.
Better
I think
off,
should have got that.
Garnacho's having a go in
better
there.
off
He's
targeting
Yeah.
Diaz.
Yeah, fucking hell, man. What's going on with him?
It's been like that all season.
Was it?
He's shoddy.
Yeah, it looks like United have got a clear sort of, what's the word? Almost like manifesto for how to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, game plan works.
Manifesto for how to play the game is equally as, you know.
Yeah, why say it that way when you can say it using 8 more words? But it's nice to see that we've got a way to try and get at them, and it's clearly working. That is good. It feels like a tactical battle rather than just
fuck off.
Well done,
And some United fans have said he's never had a philosophy or something like that. You can see a clear direction on what he's doing today. So
certainly a
fair
plan
play.
today, isn't there?
Shows your sidewinder then.
Yeah, go on, hit it again.
Go on then.
Nah, he's taking his time and it just kind of.
Slow it down a bit.
Oh, there we go.
Plop it down.
Everything's so tense in it. It's
Hello,
like,
yeah.
it's got even ultra
Getting his
tense 'cause
lefty
he's
out
Oh
now.
no, he's pinging
Look
it.
at him. This guy
You think
today.
He's Ronnie O'Sullivan
Look at him.
playing it off both sides.
Sat
What's
nav
that?
today.
He's taking
Sat
the fucking
nav.
piss.
I'm sure he kicked our goal with his right foot.
He did.
And then that was a left
got
foot.
it, got it all, the lad, hasn't he?
For no reason as well. There was no pressure on him. He just decided I'm using my left foot, yeah. That's great. I think that was a little dig at Anthony, actually. I don't like that. Disrespect. Using both feet like that. Fucking hell. He was way off balance hitting that, wasn't he?
You know, shinning all out. Off the shin pad from Ake then. Yeah, his seat's about to give out. You know, I think that's karma for my obesity stat.
City just playing it around the back. They've not quite had that sort of pinning us in around our 18-yard box pressure that they had in the first 5 minutes since the goal, which is good. But obviously they can turn it on at any point.
You reckon we're better off doing that though, because we're good on the counter rather than the game being a little bit more stretched? Because you've seen De Bruyne getting a little bit of a space there a couple of times.
I think a mixture. I don't think we could hold 90 minutes like that.
No.
Yeah, it's not how we build it.
With them just popping it into our box every sort of 20 seconds, I think we'll struggle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want it to become we think we're as good as City because
Yeah,
we're
you get
winning.
hurt then.
We need to know that the best way to hurt them is on the counter, which is what we've done every time we've looked good so far.
Get out there. Mainu, go with him. I don't.
Well done, Kobe Mainu.
Good.
Cut the cross out there for
He's running
Foden.
behind so well that
That's where they love that, you know, the inside channel runs in behind from the outside midfielders.
See, that's Johnny Evans, in it, that he steps up.
yeah.
Way. Good
Right,
lad.
again.
Same again. Brilliant.
Andre Onana.
It's interesting though that City aren't getting anyone to keep on.
Oh, where you going here?
No, he's
Getting
fucking
too confident, isn't
Excited, innit? Just tranquilo.
Who does he play for?
Oh,
Tranquilo.
Yeah. Was it Newcastle?
well done.
Oh,
Brilliant.
it's Mankio, I'm thinking.
Go on, Varane. Not Varane.
Evans.
Evans in it.
Go
Go on,
on
Evans,
then,
all the
Trent.
way. Take
Go
the
on then.
fucking piss.
Go on then. Go line then. Look
Why?
at this guy. That's a great knock.
Tommy's in.
Go on then. Rashford.
Rashford.
Oh, Rashford. Oh, mate.
Did you
Don't
get
keep
that
it in
in?
for them.
Don't keep it in.
It's a goal kick.
I think that's went out though. It's a chance that, you know.
It is.
It's a
It
great
is.
pass across
Do you
there.
see the
Who's
type?
that?
You see the type of chances City give up. It's
Yeah.
always like proper.
That's what we were saying before the
Clear-cut
game,
ones.
innit?
Oh,
It's
he's just completely fluffed it, hasn't he?
great pass from
Air
Bruno
shot.
as well there. He's been good so far,
Bruno's been
Bruno.
on it.
Onana, Bruno and Rashford have been excellent so far.
Like Ronnie said, when you get chances like that, though, you
Yeah.
just have to smash and grab in it.
Yeah.
City get them.
Yeah. I think Casemiro's looked very good as well. Seen him breaking stuff up a lot in the middle. City just doing their little... It is just a little routine, innit? You can almost... There's 2 or 3 things they're going to do at any moment, but they love that, making little triangles at the corner of the box, and they either play a ball in behind like De Bruyne to square it, they cut it back to the edge of the box and play a floater to the back post, or the winger cuts it across the edge of the 18-yard box and chips it back post as well, which we're seeing now.
Oh, no.
Blatantly not on board.
No,
straight
he's
in.
fucking... if it did hit his arms, he was in front of his body.
Get out. Bruno, go to... Oh, nah, stop, mate.
Oh no,
Stop.
he didn't look like Delo. Didn't even look worried.
They didn't, like you said, they didn't even appeal like the other one.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's
I'm
not
not having
doing
that.
that.
I'm not having
There's
that.
no chance.
I'm not having that. His arm is touching his body. And it
Nah,
What
hits
does
his
he want him
elbow.
to do there, though?
he won't give
nothing-
it.
no
He
penalty.
won't give it.
Fuck off, fucking cheating blue twats. Do you know what I mean?
What's your
Finally
favourite?
looked at that, annoys me.
Are you allowed one?
Comfort
Guns?
eating now,
Yeah,
innit?
there's no alcohol in them.
No.
I checked.
Shame.
Good lad.
Well done, Andre.
Solid.
For
Yeah.
So
Go on.
far.
Go on then.
He's left a lot of time there, Kyle Walker.
I was like, go on then, just for him to nestle. That would have pissed me off.
Diaz, I'd have him one in here, Ronnie.
You know, innit? Plank foot on that cross.
Close the ball down.
Rodri.
Yep.
Got Varane. Out
This
for
is
another
you the
corner.
type.
This is where we need, in the next couple of minutes, we need another threatening counter-attack here because the pressure's building and we need that little release valve of you can't just do what you want because the last few minutes they've been right on us again, haven't they? Yeah, we need a little counter-attack soon. Corner to City.
Oh,
Oh, that looked.
swinging that right in there, aren't
Well,
they?
what we got?
No. Go on, get us out now.
Johnny Evans.
See, go on then.
Oh, I couldn't tell if he pulled up there.
Who? McTominay?
John Evans was like bending over like he was
shit.
testing a muscle, but I don't know if he is. I think he was maybe just out of position.
Yeah.
I feel Jay.
Fucking so nervous, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, because you know it's going to be
sick.
tense.
I genuinely feel.
Do you feel like do you think we're going to need another one?
Yeah, 100%. Just I want us to sort of get to the point now where they get more desperate. Because at the moment they're still like, well, we've got an hour, we're all right.
Hour, 70 minutes probably.
Well, 7, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not panic stations, are they? They're fucking like just trying to work an opening.
Yeah.
But if we get desperate, we can hit them on the counter. Do you remember under Ollie? That's what happened.
Yeah.
Like they
done
were
it
just
loads of times
pressing
there,
us
haven't
and
we?
we just hit him on the break.
Yeah.
And then got that second goal.
Because they've ever seen this is a silly reference, but have you ever seen where they give an octopus a crab in a jar?
No.
And it just squeezes it and twists it with all its legs for so long that eventually it opens the jar and kills the crab.
Right.
That's what City are doing to us at the minute. We're a crab in a jar that's just been handed to an octopus.
What's going
you know
on?
What I mean? They're just putting everything, just 8 legs
That's
of
just
pressure
the most
on
Joe
us.
Smith analogy I've ever heard. Like, I get used to him. Do you know what I mean? I don't question it. He fell over.
No.
Fucking hell.
I'm glad he's playing forward and out wide. I don't think he's anywhere near as good there.
Do you know?
That kind of chance he got shows that he's not like got that kind of like dynamic burst to like get away on a 1v1.
Get round. There you go. Get round him.
He slipped, didn't he?
Well done, Johnny.
Well
Evans.
done,
Very
Johnny
good.
Evans. Keep that in.
Very good.
Great, Johnny.
Right, now what?
Man on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need
just go.
something long, yeah.
Oh,
That's
mate,
not
you
it.
That's
killed.
poor, that Lindelof.
What are
Well
you
done,
doing,
ref,
bud?
Overrun. See, that's
Sloppy,
what
innit?
so well,
He's
innit?
always there.
I know, it's horrible.
Stand.
Doku, trying
Well
to
done,
square it in the
lads.
box.
Very good.
Cleared by Bruno. Just a bit, just there where it looked like we could have pressed out a little bit. We didn't quite manage it there, did we? Yeah. Doku on the left. It's a lot of similar patterns from City. We're going to see a lot of this though, aren't we? We're just going to have to get used to the fact that they're going to have a lot of the ball.
Yeah, they will. We said it before the game, didn't they? They have a lot of ball.
Yeah.
It's about
Back
keeping
to
the
edge of
shape,
box.
innit?
And again, whip that one out. De Bruyne cutting inside. Is that floater to
Oh,
the
that's
back
a good-
post?
there we
Onana,
go,
very
brilliant.
good goalkeeping
We'll
again.
have that all day
Relax
long.
now.
Yeah.
Relax.
Just feel like we need a little bit on the counter again here.
Ooh.
Go on then, who's there?
Go on then. Second ball.
Tried
off.
it. That was the plan, wasn't it?
Ah.
I think that is the plan a little bit. Pump it up and then we win the second ball.
Seconds, yeah. Well done.
Well done.
Very good.
Casemiro, then. Fuck
brilliant.
off, you moaning about.
What the hell are you appealing for?
I know.
Shit
Fucking knobhead.
Shit
Casemiro.
1v1 and just got tackled.
Ah, that's poor though.
What's that, McTominay?
That's poor,
Jesus
mate.
wept.
No, you
Just
gave
gave
mate.
it him.
That was weird, that one, it from McTominay. He should have just turned away and
I
tried
think
to
he
find a
just
short
like
pass.
It's like he wanted to do a step over, but couldn't do one.
And then just fucking kicked it to Kyle Walker. Now that Doku appeal annoyed me as well, right? Because it was just such a great tackle that by Casemiro.
Yeah, it was. Doku's got a bit of running room here at Dallo. Cuts inside.
No, runner.
We'll have that all day long.
Need to be careful with that though. Once they go into the
that's thing with
midfielder.
Doku, innit? Sometimes the sort of
He's a
quick-
right as well, man.
Yeah. There you go. That's
I
what
feel like
I'm saying.
Grealish is a little bit more dangerous in situations like that.
Do you rate him, runner?
I think he's got his traits, but I think he's not quite as clean as City players usually are. Yeah, that was going wide as well. See,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That worked.
That's the Foden one.
He just didn't look. The whole time he never really looked like he was going to score that.
No. No, he didn't. Yeah. United just
Get up.
need a little touch on
Well
the
done.
ball.
Very
Good
good
header,
again.
With Tomine. See, that's
Go
what
on
you're
then.
good at.
Good
Go on,
drive.
Manu all the way.
Rashford's going,
love a
lads.
Manu goal, you know.
Oh, if Manu scores, I'm fucking out in the street, mate.
Ballon d'Or shouts.
Well done. Good
Especially
work.
because he's from Stockport as well, so probably deep down they think he should be at City. Do you know what I mean? They think he should have been swept into the City net. Where he'd
that
just be treated like
their
a
catchment area. That.
yeah, where he'd just be treated like a bit of krill. Do you know what I mean? They don't treat anyone with respect. I don't really know what I'm
Take
basing
that
that
out.
on.
Keep that
I've
move,
got
ref.
it sort of somehow, ain't you?
Fair enough.
Go on then. Good ball.
Nice.
Well done,
Good.
Bruno.
Well done.
He's been good today on the ball. Now what?
He's looking for something. He's
Need a
looking for
run
that
off the
little
ball.
channel.
Need a run in the middle. Somebody's.
Yeah. He's looking for a little dinky.
Dominic's
He's
channel.
well
He
there
stood
because
behind
he's
Rodri there.
fucking doing what he does all the time.
My concern is just about us getting leggy.
Yeah. What, trying to counter attack all the time?
Yeah, and we worked decently hard. It's just about concentrating as always against these.
Yeah. Especially when we've got a couple of players who are prone
He's
to
onside.
lapses in
He's
concentration.
on side. You're on
as well.
side. Probably won't get in that anyway.
Yeah, a couple of players who are prone to lapses in concentration. Dallo was a little bit on that way, I think. We saw it, what was it, the Newcastle game at Old Trafford for the League Cup.
Not long.
Chucking minstrels about and that. Go on.
Nah, I'm good.
They're a good thing to throw when we're talking
Yeah.
about besting. Actually, one of them flapjack squares wouldn't be a bad thing to throw.
Might be
would
a
they?
little bit light though. I get you.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Oh.
Bit of space here for City
Get out,
now.
get out.
That same pass they've done about 24 times already. Doku.
Well,
Okay, oh man, what boot? He's got ice skates.
oh
on.
no. Oh, it's a chance
Fucking
that,
hell.
you know.
Haaland from 8 yards out, but he's headed it over.
So Doku's got ice skates on.
Slipping over all the time, isn't he? But yeah, just holding
This
that
is their
width on
game
that
plan,
side.
innit?
Yeah.
Switch over to Doku, but then he slices it. Well, he falls over and hits it up.
Oh,
Haaland
I'll
on the
tell you
header
what.
goes over. Just got under it there, Casemiro.
Yeah.
But it was okay.
Luckily, Casemiro meant that there was hardly any pace in the ball, so Haaland would have had to perform a miracle to head that in from there. Had to. Go on then.
Get up.
Challenge for that. Yes.
Oh, go on then. Oh,
Lucky.
go on, keep working.
Jesus Christ, some player.
Starting to find space now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Rodri there.
Keeps
Just
falling over, doesn't he?
he wins the ball back. He's got that sort of defensive interception, tackling stuff, and then just a little
He's just like
dainty little
Yeah,
clip
it's good.
into the middle of the pitch.
after like Body and Bruno.
Yeah. Come on.
Stand.
Well done, though.
Well,
And then classic.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
great save again.
Fucking man,
Great
that
save
man
again.
Onana again.
Great save again.
Talking of Rodri, he just had a shot from
He just
just
pops
inside the
up, doesn't he?
box.
no.
It just pops up, Rodri. That's that
What,
cross that
offside?
they
Clear
do all
from
the
Varane.
time.
Oh, it's going in now as
save.
well,
Great
you know.
save.
I wasn't
Great
sure if it was going in, but it fucking right it
It
was.
was. It's a good save.
Bottom
that.
corner. Andre Onana does a great save. He's unlucky he don't keep hold of it now.
Gone short from the corner
I
as
keep
they
going
often
short
do.
all the time.
There
Oh,
we go.
go on.
Big foot there from
okay.
Kobe.
Yeah, slowing them down a bit.
I think that the first few corners haven't worked.
For City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always looking for that pass, though, aren't they? From that position, just whipping it across the defence, whipping it across all the time. And all it takes is 2 of them a game to hit Haaland, and he's probably scored at least 1. So far, United defended really well. And Onana's popped up with some good shit as well, hasn't
Oh, now, yeah, it's, you know, you've just seen everyone sort of doing what they've got to do, really.
he? Yeah. Just, again, been about 10 minutes or so now, 15 minutes since United last looked actually
Threatening.
dangerous on
Yeah,
City's
no,
goal.
you're right.
And I want to
City
see a
have
bit more of that.
So much possession and
Yeah.
a lot of pressure as well.
Yeah.
Fucking pisses me off they wear them badges, by the way.
Come on.
Because we weren't allowed to.
No, do
We're not.
take that.
We weren't allowed to wear the World Club Champions badge for the seasons. The Premier League said no.
Just don't care about City and what they're doing, what they've got on their kit. It's just all fraudulent anyway.
That's
It's proper, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like that. You get almost immune to it, don't you? It's like...
It feels like when... I don't know why, it always feels like it hurts more whenever like Liverpool and Arsenal win games.
Yeah, I get that.
For me,
Liverpool
anyway,
in particular,
than
not
City.
Arsenal as much, but definitely Liverpool.
I remember... Because I was watching Sky Sports News in the pub after the game yesterday, and it was like, oh, there's a goal. And obviously we were going to go to Michael Dawson.
Fuck off.
And I thought Forrest nicked it. And I was off my seat. Off my seat, and then it said Liverpool 1-0. And it was the biggest buzz cut ever.
Do you know what I did?
Listen.
I didn't check, right? I was at home watching some of the kids and I thought, I'm going to go off Twitter, off everything. And then after 100 minutes, I thought I'll go and see. And it was like, 99. They were still playing. And I was like, what the fuck?
Had they scored yet?
No, it just like literally popped up as I was fucking looked on.
It's like when you wake up and your alarm's going to go off in 3 minutes, that, innit? Absolutely draining feeling.
Oh, mate. It was one of them ones.
Yeah.
But the only sort of saving grace for me was I genuinely thought they would have scored by now anyway. Do you know what I mean? I was
you were expecting them to win anyway.
Yeah, I didn't think for one moment that Forest were going to get anything out of that game.
Yeah.
It was only when I watched it afterwards that I thought they were robbed.
You hadn't been watching it for half an hour thinking, they might actually do this.
Yeah.
Slowly building up in your mind.
It's that outlet.
It's
all
him
the
again.
time.
It's always that
the outlet
three-man
all the time out
Doku,
there.
innit? Played it
No,
in.
but the thing is, he's not doing anything with it.
not.
No,
He's just
not
waiting.
yet.
It's almost like a ploy where Doku, he has his like threats, but he's the most likely to give it away. Like his final third in his decision making is not.
He's the most like a player United would buy of anyone in City's team, I think. He's the sort of like, he doesn't have that just pinpoint finesse on the ball that
Did you see
pretty much everyone else
Yannick
does.
Bolasie was on Filthy Fellas. He was saying he played with him, didn't
Play with Doku.
he? Yeah.
What did he say about him?
He just said he's the player that most reminds me of me.
Really?
He said that they were asking what player reminds you. He said Doku. He said I played with him wherever it was.
Come on.
Not for long, for a few months. But there is that sort of thing about him of having mad skills or whatever, and sometimes not always having that product.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Diving in, mate.
God,
It's
he's
too
got all
easy,
the
that.
time in the world here.
Too easy. Shit.
Okay.
Great
Well
block.
done, Casemiro.
So good at finding those passes
And
in
Johnny
the
Evans.
18-yard box, aren't they, City?
Garnacho
this is
switched
just all
off there,
City
though.
now.
That looked like it was going in. That, you know.
Yeah, it was a good. I don't know who blocked it, but it was a good block.
Well done. Free
It's a
kick,
foul,
no?
ref.
Well played, Maney.
Well done, you.
Well done. Not a booking then for
He's fucking
stopping
away
a
then.
counter-attack
Cheating
or
bastard.
just... He's one of them who just gets away with that, isn't he?
Nah, I don't know. I think it kind of looked enough like he was just trying to challenge for the ball
Rather than cynical.
rather than the blatant cynical
He
one.
did enough.
Yeah.
But I think it was that, though. But I know what you mean. I do think he's
He almost
thinking,
looked like he
if
was
I can't get the ball, I'm not stopping until Mainoo's stopped.
It looked like it looked more like a genuine attempt than you'd get booked for.
Yeah.
He just about. That's why the ref
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
got away with it.
Fuck off.
No, now what?
I don't know, man. Even if De Bruyne gets booked, he's not really the type to ever get booked again. He don't put challenges in, does he?
It's not like
Yeah, yeah.
Casemiro.
It's
like,
interesting.
oh,
It's
long
not like-
game.
it's not like that's
Like
three
Rafael
times now.
Silva. Thank you, well done.
It's
Good
Three
man.
times he's done the same pass. Tried to hook it on with his right leg
Yeah.
because he's not a natural left back. Tries to hook it on with his right leg, and at the same time, getting caught in the midfield.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna do it, make sure you do it.
You
Ping
need
it
to
into
go
a
long
channel
enough
or
that if it's not accurate, they're not immediately counter-attacking. Yeah,
relieve the
Lindelof there.
pressure as well, get in the channel and then squeeze up. But
City
Three
have
times
72% possession, is that?
Yeah. 1.59 XG. And ball.
And ball ref.
Yeah, Lindelof just he seems to panic in that situation
Yeah.
a little bit, doesn't he? He's not, the pass isn't working for him at the minute.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think Rashford's goal would have been that high. The XG. For
No,
Rashford.
that's a good point.
Yeah. No, I bet that shot that he scuffed afterwards had
Probably
a better
higher.
XG than the one that he scored.
Did he make enough contact for it to register?
For it to even count as a shot, yeah. Maybe
hair
not.
shot. Get out.
Always that pass on there, innit?
And they don't get baited into just hopefully crossing it, do they?
Oh, come on, Garnacho. Well done, you.
Love that. Well done,
We
Joe.
can't-
pressure there,
get it,
but
you know what's
Garnacho there
helping?
forced the pass and the cross
Have
to
they all
not
got
be as
Keith
good.
Lemon things on here? What?
Yeah, it's a little City thing. Do you remember that time where all the Leeds players had a top knot for a bit?
Oh, right.
Now all the City players have got
When?
wrist straps on for some reason.
It's a great knock again. Ooh.
He needed
Yeah, it
to
looked like
come
he was
out and
off
punch
as
it
well.
with his hand.
I feel like we're
Offside.
getting helped out by the fact that Doku and Foden's final third ball has been awful. But I feel like we're better off forcing down the outside. Because you know what, Varane and Evans are decent box defending.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pass is into the box on the floor.
Yeah, there was more. I think they're a bit
scary.
more dangerous.
Yeah, that's a good ball. The
Offside
balls in
now.
behind. The
Offside
runs and the
now.
passes in behind
Was he onside
are
then?
very good.
I thought it was off, but he's kept it down, hasn't he? Stand.
There's your Doku again.
There's your Doku.
They're just making those little runs between the fullback and the centre back all the time, aren't they? Into channels, and either using them as dummies or there's just a pass on always. Yeah, they just play the whole game
Yeah.
in these areas, don't they?
Well
Well
done.
done.
Good defending.
Well
Man on. Good you.
Fuck off.
Well
No,
done.
that's
Well done,
firm,
Dalek.
but
That's our ball
fair.
and all.
Yeah, I thought that might have been ours.
Ake's done well with his career, hasn't he?
Fuck me.
Just
Yeah,
getting
going from
relegated
Bournemouth.
with
Remember
Bournemouth.
we were linked with him?
Yeah.
And I was like neither here nor there about that move, to be honest with you.
He's went up a level as well,
Yeah.
in City.
Well, his thing is, he was always ranked really high because he was at Liverpool, wasn't he?
was
Or was it
rated-
Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Rated really highly, never quite made it through there. Then he went to, I don't know if it was straight to Bournemouth, but at Bournemouth it was like, no, he's really good, you know. But then they got relegated, so you think, how good can he be? And then he's started almost every game since he went there, hasn't he? He just plays every single week for City.
It's like you say about Candido, it's like players sometimes, yeah, he's good, but certain players go there and do
just
really
fit
well.
naturally, don't they?
Yeah.
That maybe you weren't expecting him to do that well or to be that good.
Well, they need centre backs who are good at defending counter attacks as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Which Ake's good at that, and Diaz isn't particularly good at that.
Get up.
But he's good at that.
Bloody hell.
Hey.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, we'll have that.
Kevin De Bruyne has just hit it 30 yards over. From the
They
edge of the
are.
box.
I think we are keeping our shape quite well, though.
Yeah.
I know it's going side to side, but everyone's staying in sync. And
Just did enough for
It's-
Casemiro.
like you said, Joe, before, I think it needs another something that way just to
Yeah.
relieve the pressure.
Just a
Because at the
little
moment,
reminder.
it's bombardment in it of pressure. But
Yeah, they just feel that passes in the final third. 177 for them, 22 for us.
That was expected, though.
Yeah.
We knew the way the game's unfolded is what we expected, and we expected our opportunities just to be like one or two opportunities on the break.
Yeah. Yeah, the only
And
thing
we made it count early.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that surprised me about
Keep
how the
going,
game's gone
Bruno.
is that we scored that early.
Yeah.
Everything else is.
I always
what we
thought
said, innit?
we had enough. I always thought we possibly could score.
I
Is that a ball, that?
very
It
good.
is our ball, definitely.
Wants him to calm down. Don't throw at him.
Get it on the floor, man.
He's done well. He's
Go
done
on,
very well.
take the fucking piss, the shit.
Who's there? Fucking no one. Yeah.
Go on, get back in.
Fucking hell.
Get back in.
Is that Marcus?
Rashford,
Yeah, go on, get
fair
back,
play.
son.
It's the most I've seen him running a while. That.
Gonna pull it back.
Right.
There you go. And they're back in their little setup now,
Yeah.
aren't they, City? Those runs always.
Keep the shape.
It is almost impossible to defend that run over and over again, though, isn't it? Between the
Just gotta
fullback and
follow
the
your
centre
runner,
back.
aren't you?
Because you either
Yeah.
follow him and play everyone on side, or you leave him, and if they time it right, you just
Because you switch off.
He's in then.
He was in there, he was unlucky guy that show, because he had the right idea, and I think Bruno was away.
Cool ball.
Oh,
Bloody
that
hell.
looked dangerous, that.
That's a great ball, by the way.
Foden.
Oh, aye.
Fucking hell.
Who did that hit?
No idea.
Mainu's headed it.
Head injury, ref. That should be our drop ball
Yeah.
in the box
See
as
what
well
he did
there.
for the Scousers, let fucking Onana have the ball.
John Evans breathing out his arse there. That's
You can't
what you
give
said, innit?
Bernardo Silva as much time as
No.
what Dalot's done there, though.
Haaland almost got
He
there.
knows
in front
where
then,
he's
didn't
going.
He was
Got to engage.
another couple of
with the
inches
ball.
first, and he's getting the first contact there.
Oh,
Well
it's
done,
waxing
Tommy
that
Maynard.
thing.
Leans into it as well, doesn't he? Give me that.
Have these got alcohol in it? Hopefully.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
That's why.
It says on the front what's in it. Proper old-fashioned alcohol in there. They're like port and stuff, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's not like.
Bet she twisted pork.
I quite like. Port.
Ah.
Yeah, a bit of space here. There they go.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god! What have I just seen?
Wow.
Haaland with one of the worst misses I've ever
It's not
seen
like
in my
him, that
entire
either,
life.
is it?
It was literally a yard out.
Oh, no.
I don't know how I can't. But
It's like he's defending.
Wow.
He misses sitters every week.
that is honestly
Oh.
so difficult to miss.
I don't know. I can't get over what I've just seen. He's onside.
Wow.
Yeah. He's literally
Oh,
2
he's
yards
gotta score
out.
that
Not
though,
even,
hasn't
no
he?
exaggeration. He's 2 yards out.
What's he
centre
done
of the goal,
there? That's mental.
and
Oh,
it's just
wow.
too high. Well, it's not too high. He should have scored it, but it's sort of in between hip and knee.
Wow.
I know Haaland would have scored that anyway.
Yeah, Haaland bags that. Haaland just hits his cock into it and knocks it in.
Haaland would have bagged that.
Fucking hell. Scott McTominay would have banked that.
Well done.
Go on,
Keep going.
Take the fucking piss
Go on,
all the way,
punish
my
him
son.
now.
Go
Punish
on.
Punish him.
We
Go
need to
on.
make the most of these.
Oh, he's going into trouble here, Marcus.
I'd have got back in.
Nah, oh, he's got it.
There is no backing with Man United. We're always
Oh,
in.
it's a great ball.
Come. Go on.
Nice play, lad.
Cross it in. Cross it.
Nice play. Go on then. Get it! Oh.
I'm not going to lie to you. That's not even a foul on Edison. He's just shit.
Yeah, hey, Edison.
Mate, I'm getting on this fucking bus
He
with
probably
Ronnie.
just flapped it.
Hey.
Do you know what I mean? That, like, if that went down to us and we scored, that would have been given.
I think it would as well, yeah.
He just flapped it.
He's shit. I love that.
He hates Edison, doesn't he, Ronnie?
I just hate the keepers should be midfielders movement that Pep started with the likes of Edison when they can't actually goal keep.
Mate.
He doesn't need to, though, is the truth, isn't it?
Half
Most
the
of the
time.
time he doesn't
That's
need
why
to.
when he has to, you can't do it.
Claudio Bravo was the same.
Yeah.
He was fucking dog shit.
But not as good on with his feet.
No, that's it. Remember that game at Old Trafford? I think it was his debut where he fucking just took Rooney out. Should have had a red card on a penalty and didn't get either. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, I think if you put Onana
Bloody
in
hell.
City's
Need to
team,
stop doing this.
everyone would say he's one of the best keepers in
They
the
would.
world. I actually think that. Because the things that they would ask him to do, he's brilliant at.
Yeah.
And he's a good shot stopper as well. Just get to half time then.
Stay in there.
People will see that miss from Haaland and still feel like he should be a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah, but surely
he's
everyone
not the
can
best
miss one of
footballer.
them, can't they?
He's not the best footballer though. He's just
It's him again!
No, he's not the best footballer. He's the best. He's the best.
Keep thinking you've overhit it and he's just there.
Yeah, there's just
it's great play. Great
Bloody
defending.
just a
hell.
Doku lurking.
It's great defending.
Yeah,
yards
every
further
time
back.
I think,
Varane,
every
that's
single
class, by
time
the
I
way,
think
from
I've
Varane.
overhit that and he's fucking there, he just pops up.
It's great
De Bruyne
defending
is
from
just,
Varane.
It's just the running in it off the ball that
Well
we're
done
talking
here,
about all
Raphael
the time.
Yeah, it's
Just
great
did the right
defending,
thing,
man.
just fucking get rid.
Yeah, really
Get out
good.
for the corner, sorry. Hey, I can't honestly.
You on pins, aren't
I
you?
can't cope, bro. I genuinely can't cope with this.
Good header. Who's that?
McTominay.
McTominay.
I thought it was Evans.
Come on then.
No, that's Evans.
Lads.
No.
There we go. Stand, Doku. Oh, it's nice. Come on.
Okay, no.
Well done. Great defending. Throwing the bodies on the line. I like it.
Sometimes you.
Nah, I don't know if I can deal with 45 minutes of this.
I might have to have a sit down.
You are sitting down.
What's
A
he
lie
going
down.
on about?
Look at Pep being so funny and fucking cute. The fucking cheating twat.
Yeah, what are you laughing as well for? What's this fucking linesman laughing for?
Fucking
Going
check his
along
bank
with it.
account.
Fourth official.
Hey, that's the first thing I'd be doing.
Flirting with Pep and that.
Charge
Well
Well done,
117.
you. Brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Charge
Onana.
117.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's fucking having a word with him,
Flirting
innit?
with
Saying-
officials.
Yeah.
Half time! 1-0 Manchester United. No one saw that coming, did they? Bloody hell. And a sigh of relief. We all get 50 minutes to cheer.
Haaland did. We got to check Haaland's bank account.
Haaland. Rashford with one of the goals of the season.
Yeah.
Haaland with one of the misses of the season.
100%.
Like, unbelievable. That had to be an XG of, what, 0.7, 0.8?
0.8, is it 0.8 a penalty?
I think 0.7 is a penalty.
I reckon it's 0.8 at least.
Yeah, it's better than a penalty. That.
The only thing in his defence was that it was quite high, but he still should score.
No, he's got to
Like,
score that.
I'm not saying he
Got
should
to-
score.
Thoughts on the
that's
first
bread
half?
and butter, that.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Thoughts on the first half generally, Jay? I mean, you can't see this on the thing, but there's the momentum of the half, which is, I don't even know how they measure
What's
it.
it? Are you Jeremy Corbyn?
But this is where they talk about who's got the ball, who's making the sort of the
Do you know
forward
what, though,
passes.
right?
And
The 74% possession for City,
Yeah.
them having all the ball, them having all the touches in our half, us hitting them on the break. I expected that. If we had any chance, I thought that is how we're going to have to do it. If we'd have gone like toe-to-toe, it's probably going to be 3 or 4-0 at City. So I don't mind that. It's obviously horrible to watch, but it's working. And I think we've
100%.
defended well. As Ronnie keeps saying, especially in the box, when you look at like Varane and Johnny Evans, they're handling it well. Doku and Foden, who've had a lot of the ball, haven't quite been able to get that final sort of killer pass or shot that you need. So, yeah, it's been all right.
Guess what the half-time XG is?
Go on. I mean, it's just
For City?
go on.
3.
Fucking
well, I've got it here.
Fucking hell.
It's
3.
that chance for Haaland, that single chance, is a 0.89.
XG that's
chance.
better than a
so
penalty.
9 out of 10 times that goes in. And for Haaland or someone as a top striker, that's average across.
Nah, don't say for Haaland because he does. I'm not gonna lie to you. He scores a lot, but he misses a lot.
Yeah, but for a clinical striker.
But do you know that Chelsea game was on? I think it was a Chelsea game. He missed some sitters then. Was it Chelsea or the Bournemouth game? The one or the other might be getting mixed up. But there was a game where he missed a few. But the thing with him is you can't keep giving him chances.
Yeah, let's go back a little bit then, because we've started at the end of the half. Let's go back sort of to the beginning of the half. First 5 minutes, City with all the ball, as we'd sort of expect. Back and forth, across the front of United's box, passing it. And then counter-attack, United 1-0 up. Onana with a big boot forward. Bruno Fernandes, very good running behind, very good hold-up play. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to credit him with a very good assist because he did the pure basic in terms of the pass to Rashford. And an absolute just fucking blasting bastard into the bottom of the crossbar, roof of the net. Fantastic goal, wasn't it?
It was, and Ronnie said it before the game, and I think we said it on the preview. After the interview he gave for that Players Tribune, I think that's all well and good, and I understand where he was coming from, and I love Marcus, I think, but you've got to turn up now then. You've got to show something in this game and just show that you're up for it.
Mad though?
And he did that. It's not just being up for it, it's having that quality.
You know what's mad?
Go on.
Great goal from him, yeah.
Go on.
Outside of it, some of his actions have been a bit but we're not talking about them. No. He bagged, and that's what the players that get all the accolades do. They usually have moments of brilliance.
To be fair, if I was him, that was me after that goal, I'd have gone, might have gone. I'd be stood there, drooling, staring into space, thinking about that goal that I've just scored against City for the rest of the half. So yeah, he's not had the best half other than that, but that goal's all anyone cares about. And also, to be fair to Marcus, my criticism isn't when he gives the ball away or he loses it. It's just a bit of effort and energy at times, and we've seen that from him.
And it's not like he's had loads of chances to do way more than he has.
No.
There was the one, obviously, the header touch, which could have been good. And it was a tricky bit of control.
And the back post one where he's like...
That post one was going around.
In my head, that was so bad that I assume he couldn't have done any better. Do you know what I mean? When something's so bad, you think, well, something must have happened there that I've missed because he's got nowhere near it. Ronnie, just give me your thoughts on that half then. Is it what you expected? Were you happy with how United played? Did you enjoy watching that, or was it just a sort of...
One thing I can't fault today is the effort. I thought effort, work rate, body on the line and trying, I can't fault it. And I'm not going to lie to you, United have actually had a lot of that for the majority of the season. It's just been a lack of quality with certain players, and obviously certain players not being there, the structure not being quite helpful to obviously a lot of the players in terms of injuries and us being really open. But I think today we've defended the box very well. We've been aggressive when we can be. But if I was to say am I happy about the performance, I can't say that because I don't know how long we can actually hold out playing this way.
Yeah,
I think we have got no choice. Probably going to have to, but. I think it's going to be a tough 45 minutes just sitting on the edge of our box like that, hoping that they don't score.
Yeah, and I think as well, if you look at how the game's gone on, City's that Haaland chance at the end is essentially they've created a goal. And mate, Jay went round the back of Ronaldo, then realised Ronaldo was talking, so came back the other way. Then went the right way. It's fine. We're winning against Man City. You can do what you want. Don't worry about it. We've got Angelina Kelly here with us. Jay's just gonna have a little minute. He's gonna gather his thoughts.
Oh dear.
We've got a paracetamol ready for you around there. Thoughts on that first half?
I mean, we're winning. Like, who would have thought we're actually winning? And Marcus Rashford scored a goal. I mean, with games like this, anything can happen, which we've seen. Were there issues with the performance? Not perfect, of course it's not. But the bottom line is we are winning. I think my concern is more going into the second half, and I've said it probably every time I've been on this channel. Us being able to maintain things in the second half. That's my biggest fear. And what Pep Guardiola will be saying, once he's finished flirting with the officials, you pointed out, well weird. What he'll be saying to them at half time, and that Man City do have that second, third and fourth gear. And I don't want to put too much of a dampener on it, but that's what concerns me going forward now.
Yeah, me too. I mean, like I said then, I know they didn't score it because, he put it over the bar, but that chance they made at the end
was still there.
9 times out of 10, probably 95 times out of 100, that should go in. So they basically created a goal that we're lucky didn't go in, but we need to stop situations like that from happening. What do you reckon, Hopper, in terms of how United can Is it just a focus thing? Is it, well, we're near the end of the half, we'll get in and regroup, or do you think we need to tweak anything? Because a 2.73 or 3 XG, depending where you're looking for City, it's all good because they haven't scored. But if we see that second half, I can't imagine this game ending with a 6 XG for City and they ain't got a goal in.
It's just like we expected before the game for City to have a lot of possession. I think United have kept the shape really well, like we're saying, throughout the first half. I think everyone's keeping the shape well. Once it goes out to Doku's their outlet, innit?
Yeah.
So every time it goes over, just shuffle over. But yeah, I think they've had a lot of the ball. I don't think we can withstand that though for the whole 90 minutes. It's like we said on there. Sometimes it's got to go in behind them sometimes and let them chase that. But it was long period of spells where we was under a lot of pressure for a long time without hitting them on the break. Yeah, I do think that. I don't think we can do that for another 45 and not concede. I think the only way United can. I don't think we've got many options in terms of different ways to play. I don't think we can do something that's radically different. The only thing we can do, I think we have to get a second. What do you reckon, Ronaldo? Can you see another 45 like that? And this game, I mean, obviously, if it was exactly like that, we'd score. But I can't see us defending like that and having another 45 not conceding.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can keep a clean sheet. But even if we keep it tight to the final 5-10 minutes and they nick one late and it's 1-1, it's not the worst result. So I think one of the things that United need to make sure we do is don't concede early.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We did it against them at Old Trafford, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was one of the downfalls in that game.
Yeah. So if you're asking me if we can hold out playing like that again, I don't think so. But we are going to get one or two opportunities, especially when they get a little bit more desperate. We just got to make it count.
Yeah.
I think you're right there. Yeah, like you bang on because realistically, City are more than likely going to score. It's more about the timing of it, really, isn't it? That's what's going to maybe make the difference if we can get something from it.
Yeah. Oh, God, I'm nervous.
So you scared? Because I'm trembling.
Are you scared?
I'm a bit shook, man. I can't lie to you.
I didn't expect to be here. Do you know what I mean? I thought we'd be sat here going,
head in hands.
Bruno, Rashford shit, Ten Hag shit. But actually, it's like, obviously City are making chances because City make chances. That's what they do. But the game plan is working.
Yeah.
And it relied on a world-class finish from Marcus Rashford. But that's why you have players who are capable of that. No one wins the league with 11 shit players. If you're watching as well, do hit the subscribe button. And 6,500 people watching, hit subscribe to the channel.
Do you know what the tendency is, though? The tendency in games like this where you 1-0 up where you feel like you shouldn't be and you're playing against a team like City, I'm worried that we are going to get a little bit nervy where we do end up having 11 people in our own box. You can't defend like that for long periods. And that's exactly what happened to Chelsea the other day when they were 1-0 up against City, ended up being 1-1, where I think Chelsea started getting anxious, like, we're still leading, there's 25 minutes left. And they basically sat in their own box the whole 20-25 minutes, and it was just almost like you expecting City to score eventually, and they did. Yeah.
Morty Smith in the chat, get in the chat as well, says Onana's distribution has been very helpful. I think Onana's been fantastic so far. Yeah, just everything has been asked of him.
Yeah.
Claiming crosses, catching crosses as well, not just palming things out, which is a criticism he gets, and I think rightfully so at times.
And I think to show up at a game like today, where there will have been some question marks over him, because everything he does is scrutinised at the minute, but I think to come out of that 45 as solidly as he has done, that's massive for him, and you can't deny, obviously we don't know what's going to happen in the second half, but if he can keep this up, it's going to be a massive confidence boost for him as well.
I think the last, like I said before the game, or it was early on, I don't remember when I said it, the last derby was a big confidence booster for him. Do you remember the save against Haaland? I know we lost, but I thought he had a very good game.
Yeah.
And I think since then in the league, that was sort of the start of his sort of just steady rise in form, I think. And obviously now we're seeing so far a very, very good performance.
It speaks volumes though, doesn't it? When you're a player that is under so much pressure, but in these big games, you're showing up and you're doing what you need to do. And I think it speaks a lot to his character.
Yeah, me too. He had a little interview in the week as well, didn't he, talking about how he sort of overcome the kind of mental nightmare that he had at the start of playing for United.
It's been brilliant so far.
Yeah.
It's been really good distribution as well. He's made some big saves again.
He's been really good.
And going back to, obviously, City in the first half, they had 74% possession. We can't withstand that for the whole game.
No.
There's no chance. I just want to see, like we talked about Lindelof, going into midfield, sometimes just bypass it and go into the channels. Just give us a bit of a breather.
Yeah.
And,
yeah,
Come on.
We need to see a little bit more, I think, don't we? Like, United have had 2 shots, 1 on target, which doesn't paint the picture as well of that ball that Bruno played across where McTominay nearly got there, and then Rashford nearly got there. I don't think either of them had a shot, but it was a very dangerous move.
How City had 18 shots with 3 on target.
Yeah,
that's mental.
Well, a lot of, I mean, I ain't got the stat
blocks,
here, but
and
I'm sure a lot of them were blocked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think United are going to need another goal, aren't they? Or to, I don't think we can play slightly differently. I think we have to play like this.
I think the game plan. I think he's nailed it so far.
Yeah.
I just feel like, like we keep saying, how long can you withstand that?
Yeah.
For
because United don't have 7 or 8 ways we can beat City.
No.
There's 1, maybe 2 ways we can beat them, and this is it. And we have to get lucky. We have to have a good shot, very clinical counter attacks, and we've had that. I don't think there's an option where we go, right, flip this on its head now and we control the ball. That doesn't exist. We just have to get a bit lucky because, they're at home. Yeah. They're the ones that's won 5 of the last 7 Premier League titles or whatever. I think we have to accept that 73% possession, especially, you have to remember as well that we scored first. So that means we're more likely to sit back. We're more likely, but
they are vulnerable though
nervous.
on the break. Rashford had that one where he mistimed the header. If he pods that in front of him, obviously he's got a chance. We have had chances. They are very vulnerable on the break.
Yeah, they are. Thank you, producer Ethan, as well. He's put a link to the subscribe in the chat as well. Hit the subscribe button, hit that link in the chat to subscribe to the channel. Into the second half then, I know we're talking sort of bigger picture. We need to sort of get a goal. We need to not take our foot off the gas in terms of concentration, that sort of thing. Are you expecting any changes, Angie? Are you expecting to see anything different as the second half comes in?
I don't see us making any changes. I can't see much different happening on the pitch, to be honest. I would just really like to see, because we have this issue with the first 15 minutes of the second half where we seem to forget where we are or what's going on, and everyone crumbles and, it's an absolute wreck. I would just like to see us start this second half and just set some intentions and really just try and get another goal. I think if we could get another goal, and who would have thought I'd even be saying this, like if we can get another goal in the first 15 minutes of the second half, I think it would really put us in really good stead for the rest of this game and withstanding the power that City have and the talent that they've got and the fact that, like I say, they can push into other gears. We can't necessarily do that.
Yeah, we haven't got a lot of options in terms of sort of next gears, have we? Do you think we'll see any changes, or are you just expecting you go back out there? Dallo, don't lose concentration on Doku. You're doing a good job so far.
Yeah, really good.
The problem with City is they are one of the best teams in the world. I would say the best team in the world at breaking down deep blocks. Everyone else sort of seems to have to kind of force counter-attacking situations or draw teams out and go in behind, like Liverpool do that all the time. They do this as well, but those runs that you see, De Bruyne does it on one side, and it's usually Bernardo Silva on the other side, or Foden, where in between the fullback and the centre back all the time, over and over again. So if you play it in behind, they're just squaring it across the goal.
Yeah,
it's almost impossible. And I know that it's like, what's the point? But there is an element of City are probably the best team in the world, one of the best teams ever at breaking down deep blocks. You just have to get a little bit lucky as well, don't you? That is going to be part of this.
It's a system, and also they can't change the way they play. Pep never changed the way they play. They always play a certain way, and he never goes against that.
Yeah.
So I think, going back to the point about making changes, everyone's been doing the job so far. Yeah. Come 60, 70 minutes when we start to tire, maybe we have to make personal changes, but it's working so far. We're keeping our shape, but it's how long it can work for by playing that certain way.
Oh, I'm nervous. Did I read this? I think he did. Akash said Dallo's been epic this half. Did I read that? No. Dallo has been epic this half, says Akash. But the way we're playing is unsustainable. But having said that, City do look like they will concede another. As the second half is about to kick off. Thank you very much, Ange. Good to see you.
Yeah, good
thanks
to
for coming
see
on.
you as well.
We've got Jay coming back in. Look at this. I'm so nervous. Yeah, you just absolutely caked out your head. We've got Ronaldo Brown coming back in as well. Both been for a quick toilet break, no doubt. Letting the demons out, have you, Jay?
Hey, I needed that break. I don't know how the players are coping.
No.
But it's that whole thing, innit? It's like, before the game you think, a draw would be a fantastic result, but now, I want us to win.
Yeah.
I do, because obviously we are winning and our game plan's been working. It's not going to be easy because they're going to pile on the pressure.
That's a red card, that one, Diaz.
What? Is it?
Stones?
Yeah. Of course it is. Elbow.
Yeah, a little bit of volume.
Stones is made out of glass, though, isn't he?
Stones?
Yeah. Sticks and stones will break my bones.
I don't know, man. He's a weird guy, Stones. It took him ages to get going there, and all of a sudden, he becomes one of the best players ever. Well, not ever, but do you know what I
that's
mean?
what they're
He was
saying.
class at Everton, though, wasn't he? Was he?
But like that's what when he got to City for like 2-3 years, he didn't do out.
Yeah,
Like,
and he wasn't this good
like,
at Everton.
No,
Like, he didn't have the opportunity to play like this either. But
So a lot of people do that at City when you're around really good players, because thingies are...
we saw it at United for years.
Thing is the same. Ake wasn't this good when he was at Bournemouth at Chelsea, was he?
No, that's what we were saying.
De Bruyne-
earlier, weren't
De
we?
Bruyne wasn't this
Akanji
good
is
at-
better than probably he was at Dortmund.
Yeah,
De Bruyne wasn't as good as this at Chelsea or Wolfsburg. Do you know what I mean?
Just when you put them all together in that team.
Yeah,
It's not.
you're
not,
seeing the
not
best
rocket.
version of almost all these players, aren't you? Which is something you can't guarantee anywhere else.
It's like people used to question Rodri's first season and a half, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took him a while to get into it, a bit
Still-
slow,
still-
not up to pace. They do it all the time.
It goes under the radar, right? And I'll be funny. I'll never get why he drops him for that Chelsea Champions League final.
No.
I don't. It doesn't make. He played 50 odd games that season. He played every week for him.
Yeah,
he
it
wasn't
was just a stupid thing
Yeah,
to do.
it
wasn't it?
That's another stat we could smash today. I think.
like. I don't get
I
it.
think Rodri's 55 games unbeaten in games he's started.
Well,
in.
let's not
Really?
get ahead of ourselves.
Would you take a draw right now?
That's what I said. Yes.
I think I would. Would you?
No.
Fuck it. Good. And one of us needed to say no. We can't all be pathetic idiots, cowardly fools. Take a draw. Ronaldo said he'd take a narrow loss.
Nah.
Yeah, I just want to see us look a little bit dangerous again, because
Uncle-
we're sort of straight back into
Do you
the
know what?
mould.
Uncle Webby made me laugh because he said I'd take a 4-0 loss now.
That is a man speaking truly with
Yeah.
fear, isn't it?
He said I'm not watching it. He said I'm tempted not to watch it for the first time. But he said if you offer me a 4-0 loss now, I'd take it.
That's
I was
amazing.
like, rah.
To be fair, we were thinking the same thing before the 0-0 against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we were because it's these big losses that get in your mind, isn't it? Like the 6-3 and the 7-0 or whatever.
Go on, Scotch.
I think the worst thing Pep can do for us.
I should have done it, shouldn't I?
Is substitute
It's a
Docky.
good ball.
He's onside. He's onside.
He is.
Keep going.
He's going to whip that first time. Oh. Go on, get up.
1-2.
Oh, he's fucking too slow there.
He is.
Could have got up quicker then.
Bruno, well done. Good work.
Fuck's sake.
Trouble.
Docky's played for us today. Keep giving him the ball.
Foden. Victor Lindelof has nightmares about Phil Foden as well, doesn't he? Remember their last season? We just spun him around and just put the ball.
It's got it's weird with
Come on
Foden
now,
because when it was Sterling against Wan-Bissaka, he just had his number, didn't he? And then since it's been more about Foden, he just hasn't been the case.
No.
Even when it was Wan-Bissaka, he was up against him at Old
Yeah, he
Trafford,
did
he
him, didn't he?
struggled.
Oh, no trouble. Come on. Get there.
Oh,
great
What
save.
a touch!
Great
It's a
save.
great
What a
touch.
save.
You can see where it was going
Yeah.
to Foden.
Oh man!
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what
what's
Johnny
going
Evans is
on
doing there,
there?
but it don't matter.
Great save, important.
That's
Yeah,
unreal.
It was
That.
more save. It was a great touch.
Yeah, it's a touch.
Because he was going straight. If you see Foden sneak around
Yeah,
the
it's
back
coming
here,
in the back stick, innit?
yeah, the deflection's taking it straight to him.
Oh,
Yeah, he is as well.
Lindelof just caught snapping a little bit there. Did you see him check his shoulder and then had to? Oh shit! I've left him. You can't. I need to be looking more than that. It's a hard job though, isn't it? And he's not a left back. But I do think I just think them runs in behind is what they're going to be doing all day. That's a good one.
Oh,
That'll do
we'll take that, won't we?
for now. Yeah.
Blimey. Nick Anand says, I'm so scared for the second half. Me too.
Good to hear, Nick. How long's he? He's been a member of the firm for a while. hasn't he?
41 months.
41 months,
Unreal,
man.
that,
Fucking
innit?
brilliant.
4 years.
Yeah, Nick, come on, man. These are the people that keep this channel going.
Love that. 50 minutes running the clock down. Love to see
He's
it.
running the clock down now. But the thing is, all that happens is then it goes to stoppage time and it's 10 minutes added on. That's what they do now. So it doesn't even help you.
Yeah, in the past
Yeah.
you'd do that and it would probably account for an extra 1 or 2 minutes.
Now they're
they'll just
sticklers
put
for
4
it.
minutes on for it.
Now they're proper sticklers for
And
it. So the
10
whole time
overall.
It's
wasting.
annoying, isn't it?
So I think we're gonna do the time wasting, but it's not gonna help us because what's gonna happen is we're gonna have this fucking tight ass squeaky bum time, 12 minutes added on.
Yeah.
That I can't deal with.
No, I can't either.
It feels like it's last 10 minutes. It's basically since that we scored, it's felt like the last 10 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of style of play.
Barcelona style of play.
That Mainu there, just in the gap.
Go on, get there.
Well done
Nice.
there.
Go on.
Mainu there,
Let's go now.
just
Go on, Marcus. Run. Go on, son.
Nice.
Oh,
He's
he's
gone back.
walking
You can see him
out with
walking.
it.
See him
It's
walking.
It's hard, that, innit, for him.
Is that not ours? I thought he kicked it against
Move
Walker.
out the way, Pep. Fucking weirdo.
Get off the pitch then.
Got his Arteta flex on.
Screaming at Walker from an inch away. He's still on the pitch.
Good lad. Brilliant.
Well done, Scott.
Go on then, off you. Oh, he should have done it.
Played Haaland. Keep playing the way you are.
Now what? Wait,
Needs
nothing
something,
on.
doesn't it?
It's alright. Keep it. Just keep it for a minute.
Ugly ducklings are hurting.
Should have gone Rashford earlier
Ugly
there,
ducklings
shouldn't
are
it?
hurting City. No, the two players that don't fit, but they offer something. You know, like Haaland and Doku aren't your typical City players.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, you.
Yeah.
One here!
Fucking
Oh, he's
hell.
done very well.
Fucking hell. Bernardo Silva, you didn't want to know there.
I think he heard you, Joe, I think.
Bernardo didn't.
Nah, you're off.
Rashford.
Garnacho's way off.
This is the problem, man. You know when you get tired, you're defending a lot. It feels like you almost don't have. You're not set up to attack when you get it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go on. Slide it.
Play him in front of Diaz. Diaz is slow.
That's a great ball. Ah.
Go on. Get on the end of it.
Alright, that was one of them where like Mainu's mind has seen that pass.
Yeah.
When Rashford didn't.
Before
Yeah,
Rashford.
He's almost
it's
made. He's
different
almost
wavelengths.
Yeah, he's almost made that pass for
From
Rashford.
Bernardo to
with
yeah.
the run.
Pitch looks a bit bobbly, doesn't it, up close?
Yeah, they've been fucking sticking things in it, haven't they, cheating bastards? Because they know we play better football.
Yeah, we like to play it across the ground. They're just oofing it. Innit? Pep just plays
Hey, do you remember
hoofball.
when it was at Liverpool? Was it Redmen TV or Anfield Rap were like, yeah, they've grown the grass long because they're playing us?
What else? Has Mainu looked today like it's his first derby?
No.
No. He's not like he's been doing it for his entire life. He don't care.
We play with a high press.
Nice, good football.
Just holding the ball a little bit, United.
Oh,
long.
Careful.
Commentators jinx.
Careful. Oh,
Fuck off.
You ain't
Stay
really
with
got
him.
straight line speed like that though, Foden. Respectfully. Might be a little
Stand
leggy
him.
now though.
Stand him.
It's always someone behind
Well
the
done.
back post, innit? Good header.
I thought he was going to hook that then.
Wants a foul, buy a foul, buy a foul. Decent.
Done well there.
Hold up.
I got to get hold of that.
It's bouncing off Garnacho a lot.
Rotate.
Is he touch?
Touch.
Good touch,
Love
Marcus. That's a foul, ref.
It's a fucking foul
What are
referee.
you on about?
And he gives that one.
Oh, wow.
What are you fucking
Can't
done?
not give that one and give that one. You either don't give both. Because he's got the ball, but it's like it's a bit rough. It's gone
He
from
ain't got
back
the
of it.
ball.
It's not, has it?
He ain't even got the ball.
It looked like it in the
Fucking
time that he got
cheating,
the
man.
ball.
Typical.
It did. I thought he got a nick.
Just let the fucking
In time.
crowd get to him. Honestly. Fucking pisses me off because it's such an obvious mistake.
It's nice to see him having a bit of pattern of play though. United there
I
for a
know,
bit,
yeah.
just taking the pressure off, keeping the ball a little bit. Now it's back to this, but
Yeah. Their line was so high as
Yeah,
well. When
it's
we had the
just-
ball on our halfway line, their defenders were like 10 yards back.
I'm not checking his eyes.
Too much space there. Too much space for that cross there.
Eased out.
Yeah,
Experienced
good
defender
Right,
from
give him
Evans.
an option. Oh, fucking hell, man.
Why is Evans even going there?
I don't know.
Oh, he's going to get booked for that.
let's get on with the
Sure.
game, lads. Ah,
Well done.
Great.
Move, you fucking idiot!
go on,
Keep
Rashford,
reffing his way there, the dickhead.
Rashford. That's good. Oh, here we go.
Walker.
Oh, hey.
He's not enough in it though.
Oh,
Be a bit stronger, man.
I know.
Yeah, it didn't look like a foul. to me.
It look, but it's because of the speed they're going at. It's like a tiny touch in it.
stand.
Usually, though, you can't
He's
make
give
any
the referee
contact with
because the
back
thing
of
is, I'm not
someone.
gonna lie to you. If that is a foul, Walker might have been a bit of trouble.
Yeah, you can't.
Last man, yeah.
You can't really make any contact with someone like that. And
Oh,
Foden's
wow.
Just scored an absolute.
Fucking
Oh,
photos
wow.
of the fucking world, eh?
Shit.
Should have been a foul, fucking hell. Foul over end.
Saying it all fucking game, Phil Foden.
Are you allowed to do that? Promoting gun violence and all that?
Exactly.
Not allowed. Sure, you're not allowed to do that.
You know what? It's too
Nowhere
easy
near
that
him,
though
isn't
from
Lindelof?
Lindelof
Fucking
though,
nowhere
right?
near him. He's
He's
got
got to
to
get tighter
anywhere
space,
near
man.
him.
He's got to get tighter there. Not
Fucking
think.
hell, look at that.
It's a great finish, so fucking got to get tighter.
Nowhere near him, is he?
What?
Is that his standing foot as well?
Fucking hell. I've seen 2 goals today. That's a fucking hitting it.
I think that is his standing
That's a better
foot.
goal than I realised on the replay.
Fucking shit.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough, is it?
Even
go
us,
for the
innit? You know what?
fucking ball.
We're like, but even that's a bit
Just go for the ball instead.
bit soft, innit?
It's not the sort of game where you get points for like.
Eric has been built for going mad about that foul on
I don't
Rashford, by the
think it
way.
is a
I
foul.
reckon he still thinks a foul when he sees it back. But you got to stick with it, innit? You just got to be
Yeah.
like, you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
He's not going to come out and change his mind.
No, you just got to be
publicly,
like, yeah.
But I think these are sorts of games where you need to favour staying on your feet and keeping the ball and stopping that sort of thing, rather than
That was my
I'm going to go down and try and win a foul.
that was my concern of score conceding early in the half, because then it's a bit like.
Ooh,
Fuck's sake.
disappointing, lads.
So shit as well that it's a goal like that. They don't even cut us open or work behind, got him behind, just to fucking knock it inside. Fullback's nowhere near him, centre back's
going
nowhere
on
near
here?
him, smacked it in. And on a shatter flare out there.
Almost looks like AI. That
Yeah, it looks fake, doesn't it?
that trim's awful. Foden's got a film. He's got the type of haircut.
It's just
that
got-
makes
it's a
you think
great
he chills on
finish,
Piccadilly Gardens.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too in on Lindelof, but I think he's got to do better there. You know,
Yeah.
he's gone. As he's gone to block the shot, he's gone his left leg rather than his right as well. Notice that. Great finish though.
Yeah, it's a good finish.
Just annoying, innit?
No chance for Onana. Yeah, it is annoying. Because now we've got probably 40 minutes or thereabouts to fucking hold them off for.
Yeah. They're bringing on Julian Alvarez.
Oh, if he takes Doku off.
Yeah, he is.
Fuck's sake, man. He might have won now.
Yeah, I've almost enjoyed it when Doku's been on the ball. Because he's just done nothing, has he?
No. He's had loads of the balls, hasn't he? He's had fucking loads of
Would
it.
you say he's had more of that ball than you've had minstrels, or?
No.
He's proper nervous eating the whole game.
Both times it's
I hate
panic eating and stress eating.
Eating on watch-alongs, I fucking hate it.
Stress
I know I
eating.
was saying don't do it, but for this game I had to. I'm sorry.
No, it's
I
fine.
am sorry. Since I quit drugs and drink, it's all I've got.
I don't mind it at all.
You know what I mean? He's fucking.
It's just the
bloody
gaps are
bastards now.
bigger. All the
Yeah.
gaps are a little bit bigger, aren't they, as we get tired. Paul Madison, who's been a member for 39 months, thank you very much as well, says, Onana's low-key been one of our best players for a month. He's been marvellous since coming back from Africa, up the Reds. Joe's always nervous. I'm always
Did you give a
nervous.
free kick for that?
I didn't even see it.
That looked soft to me.
Chanel D, who's a new member, thank you very much for joining. Akash Chiman, again, 34 months as a member, thank you very much.
Thank you, man. No, thank you enough.
Says, got to score one more. Yeah, love United, hate Glazers, up the Paddock, up the Reds, and up the RH as well.
Not the RH. Love to see
Yeah,
it.
you're right. He said we needed to score another goal, and we do. Free kick to City in a dangerous area.
Fucking woke up, have we, City fans?
Call that woke up. Fucking
Away.
library.
Well done.
Well done, Onana.
Well done.
We knew we needed another one. We knew we wouldn't be able to hold out for another 45 minutes, but I didn't think
isn't
it'd be a
fun
goal
anymore.
like
It's not fun anymore, this.
that. No.
It was fun for a bit.
It's the hope that kills you, innit, bro?
I think Ronnie hit the nail on the head about the timing as well, and it's just knocks the wind out of you.
Yeah, I
You
think
sailed, doesn't it?
because
It's just
the way games have gone recently as well, you can just picture players get a bit nervy, they get a bit of momentum. Momentum's the single most dangerous thing in any sport,
Yeah.
especially team sport.
So hard to sort
Yeah.
of resist against.
He's fucking fouling him there.
Should be sent off, in my opinion.
Honestly.
away.
Well done. Dallo.
Good headed.
He's been brilliant. Don't
He's
wanna
been
jinx
good,
him, but
been
he
good
has.
though.
Yeah.
Always is, but everyone just thinks he's shit.
I know it's weird that I know a lot of lads that got the game view have this thing.
He's
about
like one of the he's one of the least rated players at the club
Yeah.
for what his general performances are.
It's
He
a
has-
few
he-
sort of
he's
high-profile
yeah.
mistakes though that cost him in it. Do you know the one against Newcastle, the way he just completely switched off? Was it Chelsea as well, where he just completely switched off?
He's developed so much so over.
It wasn't
the-
even a
the course
mistake.
of
It
the
wasn't
season.
like it was a costly mistake. It's just it got highlighted against Bournemouth as well. You know, he had that shot.
He has
and then
lapses.
He scored a minute later.
He has lapses of concentration and shit.
Yeah.
And
I know.
No,
Come on, you.
I think part of those lapses in concentration came from the fact that he was playing it basically his first ever spell as a United player where he's one of the first names on the team sheet. He's been here 5 years, and it's only in the last 12 months that
he's been here
even a
5
regular.
years. He's still only what? How old is he? 24.
Yeah, I think so. He was 19 when we signed him.
Not many better.
Fucking hell.
There's not many better thingies in world football. People don't realise that. Right backs, to be honest.
Keeper.
That's so nanas. Hold on.
Thanks De Bruyne, because I feel like if you actually whip that normally, you're fucking in trouble.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Why's Pep Guardiola in tears?
Looks like his
I know, he looks
wife's
upset,
just
doesn't he?
taking the kids. He's always looked so distraught. I mean, it has to be that level of emotion that's kept him
He's seen his
going
daughter
with it.
He's seen his daughter with a boyfriend. That's what it is.
Hey, well, no comment.
I can't get into
about
that.
to be honest with
I
you.
actually don't.
Feels a little bit Wilfred Zaha, David Moyes.
Probably worse.
Come
Oh,
on. Bouncing off.
Marcus, come on, son.
Did you make any changes?
Jamaica.
I'm looking at the bench. No, I wouldn't.
No.
Not yet.
I don't. No disrespect to the people on the bench, but none of them fill me with like, oh, get him on.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
Anthony's
vibes.
the one that I would look at most
Really?
to bring on. Yeah, I think so. This type of game.
We can't take Garnacho or Rashford off.
Oh, no, I'm not saying I would, but
no matter how they play, because of the transitional threat,
Yeah.
speed wise.
I'm just not seeing much of a chance of it though at the minute, are we? Maybe, but then it's a lot of defending.
Sugar.
It's a lot of that. Balls.
Just
You know what's worrying us? Because Jay said it.
We're gonna lose this.
It's round the back post, isn't it? Every time.
Yeah. I keep thinking they've overhit it, and they've not. There's someone there all the time. It was documented in the first half constantly.
That's how Haaland got his chance. It's the clip behind that's just a little bit overhit.
Yeah.
Nod back down.
Yeah. Then the extra man just playing it back across. Yeah.
Oh no.
Fuck.
I hope there's nothing in this, and he's just thinking, let's just waste some time.
That does absolutely nothing for us.
I know it doesn't.
He
I
just
know.
he just
I
adds
agree.
time on it
I
at the end.
agree.
That's what I mean.
But I'm hoping that's what he's doing.
What's up with it?
He can't have cramp.
Yeah, sure.
Cramp in the 63rd minute.
As a keeper. Hamstring. Great.
If it's his hamstring, he's fucking fucked, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's a good job he wasn't having the game.
Why
of
is the
his
ref
life.
look fuming that his hamstring?
Because City can't score yet. Oh, no, I don't
Is it
want
alright?
to stop the play because that means City can't score. Fuck off.
I know, it's embarrassing.
What's the ref annoyed for?
What is De Bruyne moaning about?
Like, you're not going to stop the
Fuck
game.
off.
No one else is allowed to be injured. What the fuck are you on about?
That's bad.
Players go down injured all the time. What are you annoyed for? I hope he comes back.
Oh,
on.
he should have just got on his knees and fucking sucked off the fourth man like the linesman, like fucking Pep did. Jesus
It's
Christ.
that same bloke who's Pep sharing a bag of lemon sherbets with 2 minutes ago.
I know. Oh, Erik Ten Hag said
Got
something
some
nasty
car
to me.
sweets here if you want them, big boy.
Putting it on his car key and that.
Little picture of him in his wallet. Dickhead. And honest, he's staying on. The hamstring has healed. It is a miracle.
I'm here for the shithousery though.
Yeah.
Look,
Just for it to be like.
we know the hamstring's all right because he's just about to absolutely boot it long.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's thrown it. The hamstring's gone.
That is probably the weirdest decision I've ever seen. That that throwing. Why the fuck's he done that?
I know. I think Johnny Evans is like, what the fuck are you actually doing, you daft twat?
Fucking hell, bro.
Well
Mate,
done.
he never gives the
Very
ball
good.
away.
That's class.
Mate, I love
Go on
you,
then.
bro.
He won't catch you.
Go on.
I might.
Walker might.
I don't really get I don't get kits, United kits, but I'm tempted to get a Manu one.
Yeah, I would.
That's
Well
a
done,
good
Mark.
ball.
Oh, Bruno!
Bruno, you got to do better, mate. Go on then.
Bruno. Well done, lads. Looks like a foul there as well. Yeah, I'd wear a Manu top.
I would.
Love it. I'd rate it back to front as well.
Yeah.
So everyone I was speaking to was just reading Maino a minute ago.
So I always, when I'm nervous, end up holding this mic like a blues singer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Getting really into it.
It's just shit, innit, man?
Jazzy,
Fucking
Utah
football,
jazzy.
man. There's just no fucking...
Yeah, it's not bad though, settling down.
Has he done his hamstring, do you think, Onan? Or do you think
He's
that
not played
was
one
all
long
just a
since he's
joke?
done it, has he?
Oh, fuck off.
God, come on.
That was the part of the Lowe's game that people remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does stuff like that. and
He
then
does do
everyone's
stuff like that.
Yeah. But to be fair, I saw an interview with him the other day, and I do think he's not all there, man.
So, they said
Yeah,
this
I
to you.
actually see it.
I
He
said
did it
this to you.
on it was, I don't know if it was with JD. You can tell he didn't do well in school. Is my
Yeah.
Do you know that he didn't do well in school?
you can tell.
You can tell.
I told you about that time when he was stood behind us on a live, didn't I? Did a
Yeah,
live
yeah,
for Premier
so-
League TV, and he was stood behind us holding his packed lunch, just staring at us.
Plus, it's been well documented.
On camera.
It's
as
been
well.
documented by close sources. He's a bit of an airhead.
But he's a good guy. He's
But,
a
like, he's a
friend
good
of the
guy.
channel. He's been on the channel a couple of times. We like him as well. He's mint. And he's not part of the problems we've got at Manchester United. He's one of the few players that isn't.
Yeah, I think the opinion is definitely changing on him compared to like 12 months ago, where everyone was like, "He can
Nah,
go."
I think 7 out of 10 United fans don't rate him. From what
But I think
see.
it's changing. I
It's-
think it is moving
it
in a different
it's
direction.
weird
now.
how there's still like a big
Ah.
section of the fan base.
Oh, shit.
Stick up with your ass, ref.
Varane got booked there. Haaland just got the wrong side of Evans.
He knew what he was doing, never, and he's worth doing.
Yeah, he had to do it.
Fuck off.
He almost got the ball as well.
Oh, no.
If he'd have got it, that'd have been really good. But
It's dangerous,
he had to
this,
do.
though, isn't it? It's
he had to
a
stop him, didn't he?
dangerous area, yes.
Yeah, it is. It's a very much a
De Bruyne.
yeah.
You took off Evans. Evans going off Camboala.
Fucking hell.
Evans is probably fucking absolutely.
I wonder if he has
knackered.
done something because I, like I said, first half.
Probably
there was
doesn't
a
help when
point where-
fucking
He's
Andre
limping.
Onana's
Yeah,
throwing
he's
the ball
limping.
to you with City players up your ass.
Yeah.
A lot of these references today.
What?
See a player up your ass.
No, I meant like right next to him.
Kind of have to be if you're gonna.
Yeah.
You know. Joe's Kindle says can't stand Neville on comms. Rather we had a Scouser on. On the bright side, Erik clearly still has the dressing room based on the lads so far.
I think even when we've been playing shit, also, I don't think I recall many games where United have players look like they've given up.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that. I just think it's just been down to actual genuine player quality, availability, and the tactics being a bit off sometimes. I don't think there's been a lack of like effort really, even when we've been playing badly.
This is exactly where Kevin De Bruyne would place the ball if he could put it anywhere as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's a bit central though?
Maybe slightly, but
I think it's where you'd place it if he was a left footer.
yeah, maybe. I think it's bang
There are
centre,
them
innit?
ones, though, because you've got to get them up and over the wall nice and
It's
quick.
weird. How do you
Yeah.
even decide which
Are you
side you
single?
put in the wall there? Because it's dead centre of the goal, isn't it? Maybe the which way Onana feels more comfortable diving, but this is dangerous. This
Yeah.
I reckon that job's fully, you know.
I think
Must
it'll be
be
hard to
central,
get it
yeah.
up and down now for him.
they've got
The
two
distance.
walls.
Oh, you're
City
right.
have got
I
a
don't, you're
wall
right,
for the bar.
RH.
No, I think it will be.
Hold on, straight into the wall.
Go on, get there.
Go on,
See him out.
Go.
Go on, get push up now. How deep are we, lads? Come on.
I was going to say 20 minutes to go, but it's probably half an hour.
Yeah, it's going to be at least
It'll
10
be
minutes fucking injury time.
To be fair, if it was Liverpool, it'd be 10 minutes because obviously Sky Sports and the Premier League love him. I think City, they like him a little bit less.
Yeah.
So it might be.
7 or 8. I feel like we've not touched the
It's
ball in about
nerve-wracking,
10
innit?
minutes. Kyle Walker.
Oh,
It's alright.
Good strike, but straight at Onana, really, wasn't it?
The only difference between the first and second half is we've had a lot of the balls still, but they've not had that many shots.
No, they've not done the
I don't
sort
think
of
they've had-
penetrative passes and runs quite as much.
They've not had quite the same amount of opportunities as the first half.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, everything's right foot with Lindelof in it, look.
yeah.
Which,
Nice,
oh,
you.
great pass, Dallo.
Very
This
good.
w-
Stitched him there, didn't
just got to be fucking a bit quicker, haven't we? Pass needs to be a bit heavier there from Mainu, and the reaction wasn't great either. Was it Rashford who was waiting for it? Whoever it was.
I thought it was Lindelof.
Yeah, Lindelof.
Yeah,
and
it
just letting Foden sprint and get there quicker.
Yeah.
We didn't need to do that. We could have kept the ball there, and it's just we're just straight back on us.
Just dropping deeper and deeper as it goes along as well.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Well done.
So what, this for 25, yeah?
No. I don't think we'll manage it.
Well done.
Well done, Kambala. So have we swapped Dallo to the left-hand side then?
Yeah, he's gone out there. Yeah.
So it's Lindelof's gone into centre-back. Dallow's come over to the left-hand side to play Foden. I think that might be a reaction to the goal, to be honest. Don't know how Foden cut inside past Lindelof. I think he stuck Dallo out there on purpose.
Go on then, do it. Do it. That's a
good ball.
Oh, it's behind
Come
him.
on! Fucking hell.
Go on, take off.
Well done. I thought they'd let fucking...
Give it him. You're
Foden
taking too long.
Fucking hell.
You need to move it quicker.
Yeah, so it's Kambala on the right back, Varane and Lindelof at centre backs, and Dallo at left back. Interesting play.
Jesus Christ, man. He's got no chance for that.
Not been a great day for Lindelof
It
so
hasn't.
far, has it?
The same way,
well, not that you wish, but I think it looks like Andy's coming on.
Yeah.
The same way
that's going to send everyone into a meltdown, by the way.
The same way City haven't created as much as the first half. It's been countered by the fact that we've looked like nowhere near as threatening.
Yeah,
in the
we look a bit tired, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I was thinking that
We've
a
had
minute
two
ago.
shots.
Look like we've
the whole
literally
game.
not been in the game at all
Yeah.
in the second half. It's not like
Come on. Well done.
Marcus. See, this is the thing of where the injuries start to hurt you. Because now, in an ideal world, you'd have, 2 or 3 good players to come on. Maybe a Mason Mount.
Stand. Well done.
Maybe Scott McTominay or a
options off the
Garnacho
bench.
to come on.
There's
And
no
instead,
one really, is there?
It's Anthony, innit?
Yeah.
And the way the game's going regarding putting a shift in, is he the right player to bring on?
He looks knackered, Garnacho. Well, do you know
he
what?
looks fucking
Yeah, he does.
on E.
Yeah.
Because he's got it's been a big shift defensively from him as well. I think that's one thing Anthony definitely can do.
Haaland getting a bit stroppy and throwing his arms about.
Where's he going? Go on. Go.
It's a good foul, that. I don't mind.
Getting stroppy and that about the crosses that was just putting in then. But I feel like after you're missing the first half, you can't say shit to your teammates for the rest of the game.
Marcus. He's looked knackered as well, to be
they
fair.
both are, aren't they?
Ran himself into the ground.
Great goal.
Yeah. Great goal. Let's put a shift in, to be fair.
It's an unbelievable strike, that, isn't it? What a goal.
Technique's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, drill. Fair enough. We've not really seen a lot of Rashford in the last 10 minutes. Have we, at all?
Him and Garnacho both look knackered.
Yeah.
You could have been either or, to be fair. You need to change it because they just look dead on the feet.
Yeah.
And at least Garnacho's got a little bit more youthful exuberance.
See, that's why Dallow's there instead of Lindelof, by the way. Foden wasn't the same position, but cutting inside, Dallow can keep up with him.
Yeah.
He's tight on him there when he couldn't make a pass, he couldn't have a shot, couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Garnacho's moved out to the left now.
Watch out, don't lose concentration now.
That's the one thing that sometimes he falls asleep in it like that.
Yeah.
Talk.
Hold on. Play back. Okay.
Well on. Well done, you.
Well done. Onana's not kicked it long once since he went down, by the way. I don't know if that's coincidence.
It's a great ball.
That's a fucking great ball from Diogo.
Oh, look at Anthony there.
Anthony winner, you know.
Is he off?
Oh, come on.
Jesus
mate.
Christ.
What
How's
the-
he? He's offside anyway.
What's going on there,
like he was
mate?
under 12s. You see that? He does that to a lot of people, but still.
He's offside, it don't count.
There's camera evidence.
He's offside, it don't count. No, because the game technically, legally speaking, ends when the offside is taking place.
The way you treat Anthony Joe is.
It's not Anthony. It's United players. I'm trying to be optimistic.
It's saddening. No,
It's
as it no. You treat him like a make-a-wish kid. That's my point.
Sorry, Anthony.
That's the point I'm making.
Sorry, Anthony, if you're watching.
Like, you know, he does stuff.
We're all very proud of you.
Joe makes it worse.
I love the fact
Joe makes it worse because he says stuff like, "Don't laugh at him," and that. You know, like,
don't laugh at him.
You do say stuff like, it's like
he's a little lad.
Hey, leave him alone.
Oh no.
He's come over here from Brazil. He's doing well. Via Holland.
Yeah.
Nice.
And for just, the small fee of two.
It was in there. It was in. I don't know if he would have got it or Walker was there, but you got to do that.
Sol's flicky bastard.
Oh, here we go.
Well done, Cambola there.
Played Cambola.
I like that because he flicked it and took the piss a little bit, so he shoved him over.
Well done. Bruno, come on, mate. He's stitching him there.
He's not the man to be.
That's a bit of
after
that. No, they're getting annoyed.
Who was it?
I think with all the intricate play they do, I think the opportunity that they're going to get in the next 20 minutes is going to be one where it's like ricocheted off a few players and it just falls to him. I could just see it.
Look at this. Just a bit of physicals there. That's good. I need to see a bit of that.
He's looking for that.
Yeah, he's absolutely looking for it. It's not a foul.
No, he's just diving and then he's looking at the ref as he's diving.
Yeah. He does well there, Cambola.
Don't want to play long, does he?
No.
Oh, he has. He's done it a little dink.
Win that. See that? Casemiro just looked back to Onana and said, "Go along."
Oh,
He's
no.
not touched him. That's a dive then, isn't it? That's a yellow card. Because if you go down when someone don't tackle you or touch it, it's a fucking dive.
Garnacho. Go and do it. Oh, Dalot.
Play him.
Dalot.
At least it turns him around. Menu.
He'll do it. Wow, it's a great ball. Go and get there. Look, Nick. Oh, it's a great.
It just needed to be a second earlier.
Is he in the goal kick?
He's checking it, but that's a good tackle.
Onside as well. Timing him perfect.
It's a great pass from.
You know Mainoo's
Mainoo,
It's a great pass from Mainoo, that.
It's a great tackle, that, isn't it? To be fair.
Come back off him as well.
Yeah, it's a great tackle.
You know about it's a great tackle. It's a fucking red card and a penalty. Could have killed him.
True, actually.
If he just got a
I
second
know I was
earlier,
going to say that. Did he? I don't know. Was he a bit hesitant to take the touch?
It's not a foul.
Watch. Could he not? Is he? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit picky there.
He's got the ball on here. Yeah. He's like, I'm not having a dig at Anthony for that.
Why would you?
Fucking
hell. I know he's not great, but you can't have a go at him for that.
No, because he said he could have got there.
It was Garnacho.
Oh, Garnacho, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know what? Garnacho should have met, but it's fucking Anthony's fault out. We should have got a penalty.
If Anthony had a fucking bit more movement.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
he could have thrown
Jesus
the keeper off and he
Christ.
can take half a step.
100 million down the Swanner. No, my point is, sorry, I don't think you can blame him there.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he timed his run right and he was quick as he could, but it's just good goalkeeping in it. That's the one thing that he is good at.
Yeah, he's definitely good.
He's not. I get your point about his shot stopping and what have you, but he does it a little bit rash though sometimes. Seen him in Europe
because even that
steaming out.
Even that then that was very like
he had to get it right.
Yeah.
It's like that could have been penalty, red card.
That's chips all in that. Innit?
Yeah, that is it.
Has to win the hand there.
He just did get away with it, but well done from Cobby. Well done from Cobby.
That mic's not smelling great.
What? You are.
Your mic's not smelling great.
Could be my fault.
Mine smells nice.
Mine just smells, of mine.
Oh, no. Oh,
they've got a winner and it's Foden again, innit?
It's always Foden. That's what I said before the game. Fucking hell.
If he does that gun celebration again, it's got to be yellow.
You know about you said about that run, Joe. He's done exactly the same run.
Eventually it caught us out, didn't it?
He's played the pass and he's
centre back.
He's not followed the runner. We'll have a look. It's that run all the time though, isn't it? The way they play. Oh, he's doing it again.
Also, that's not how you fire a gun, mate. Idiot.
Yeah, you tell him.
What's he firing there?
Varane.
It's Casemiro, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
To you. Nana's been great, but that might be one where he should have saved.
That's Casemiro, isn't it?
So
oh yeah. You might.
Oh yeah, gets a hand to it.
It's close, isn't it? It's one where keepers will often get a hand to it, but they still end up going in because it's right along the floor. He maybe could have done better, but don't know. It's right in the bottom corner, along the ground.
Fucking well annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amrabat's come on, and Amari Forson as well for Kobe Mainu and Alejandro Garnacho.
Absolutely zero threat now on the transition.
But we've not had any threat all half, though, have we? Have we had a shot?
The second half game's been weird because they've not had the foray of like shots and stuff, but
they've had 25 shots in the game.
Yeah, but like 20 of those
They had
in the
18 in the first half.
18 in the first half.
Yeah.
Whereas, but the issue is, have United even had like anything?
No,
in the second half.
No, I don't think they've had a shot because they had 2 shots at half time, right? They've had 2. No, they've not had a shot. 1 on target.
Not had a shot second half.
No.
It's that whole thing about quality, and I don't think it's effort or anything like that. It's just the quality. Look at the difference. I mean, no disrespect, but even like that, like you were saying before, Joe, with the subs, like Anthony struggled, Forson's proper unproven, and Amrabat can barely get off the bench nowadays.
Campbell are the same in terms of
Campbell's a kid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you look at what who they bring on, Julian Alvarez, who's banged in goals, loads of goals this season, and World Cup
won it all.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do with what you've got. It's just annoying.
Now they've got no incentive to really. They're just going to
just keep
the
ball
ball
now.
to death.
That's all it is. It's keep ball now.
Death by 1,000 cuts kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So depressing.
It is.
Look at that. Just loads of space for De Bruyne there.
Don't let this cunt get a hat trick.
He got a hat trick last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Good idea.
Was.
Fuck off. I feel like he moves like Juan Mata, I think, Bernardo Silva. The way his body moves when he's on the ball and like how he runs is very similar.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't really see the best version of Juan Mata.
We bought one of the best 10s in the country and played him as a right winger for his whole time
here.
It's
the United way. That's what we do. His numbers at Chelsea were fucking unreal.
Yeah. We're going to touch the ball about 3 times before now.
This is horrible.
Let's just keep on now. The issue is, I think, because we can't sit back now because there's nothing to hold on to, it's going to draw us out.
Yeah.
Then they're going to get an opportunity.
That's a foul.
Man just ran directly at him.
What are you asking for? Gareth Southgate there.
He came to watch Carlton Village.
Fucking hell, man. Andre Onana then, what's he doing?
That's why Southgate's there.
Lads. It's taking a piss here now.
Yeah, it's just City fucking passing.
Whatever happened to Onana's fault to us as well, because he stopped kicking it long. And now he's just started giving it away.
Yeah, I think he's done a hamstring there. Or tweaked it or something. Seems like he's worried about it anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just fucking training exercise.
But this is how it ends up. But every time we play him, well, practically every time, it ends up like this. And I'm just fucking keeping hold of the ball for ages.
Thing is, I almost understand why we're not going mad yet, because there's still probably 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Like, if we push really high up like you're saying, Ronaldo, they'll just get another one, and then it is properly dead then. We might as well wait and see how long the stoppage time is and push then.
Yeah.
Feels worse. What would you have rather, though? Like, the hope that kills type of loss, where you've got you lead and they come back and win, or the one where you just get beat 3-0.
Definitely this.
I can have a little bit of pride after this game, like in my team, and say, you know what, we made them fucking work for it.
It's just more annoying, isn't it?
It is annoying. I'm not
both annoying, but
it's sickening, right? But the thing that pissed me off about the game at Old Trafford this season, and the game in the Etihad, and even the FA Cup final to a certain degree, was just how easy we made it for him.
Yeah.
Good defender.
Like, make him fucking work for it. Make him get antsy. Make him fucking have to.
He's so annoying. De Bruyne,
he looks like. How is he look? You're generally looking like a winger there.
He's not slow. He's not fast at all. He's not that slow, but he's not a quick player.
I think he's
he's so fucking.
He's
annoyingly
what
good.
He is, he's a power.
Getting crosses in no matter what.
He's not slow.
No, he's not.
He's
but
like
he's not
he's a bit of a power. He's a bit of a power on him. He's got a bit of a burst.
His brain's crazy though, isn't it? Like his intelligence, like.
Fucking hell.
Onana wants a foul there. The ref isn't going to give him anything like that now, is he? He's pulling Onana's shirt down there so he can't jump up. Okay.
Yeah, ref can't see the pull though, but he probably is a foul that. Because on that replay, if you don't see the pull, you think it's not, but he's pulling him down so he can't leap.
He's doing it every time.
No.
Jesus Christ, the low.
Should do better there.
Can have a lot of running fees.
Fucking Amrabat, man. On his back.
Amrabat.
It's always a back post.
On my back. Well done.
Good defending.
It's got to go along there, isn't it?
He's going to do
some great pass that.
Not against Ake, he's going to do
Go on, Anthony. Go on, do something, lad.
Go on then. Oh, he's tried to meg him, hasn't he?
He's got a foul. He's got a throw in, hasn't he, surely? How's that their ball?
It came off Anthony and then he shielded it out.
Fuck off, man.
And then did the whole pump up the crowd virgin thing. No,
which you should definitely need to do when you're 2-1 up against your biggest rivals, by the way.
Fucking do it that library.
Don't bother him.
They've become everything they hated.
Come on, we need a chance.
Yeah, we do. Casemiro's made a couple of nice passes.
Right, man, I can see it. Force an equaliser. Second minute.
Mate.
Everyone's fucking slipping over.
Come on, let's go.
Or McTominay. McTominay's one.
Keep slipping him. Keep slipping.
Fucking socks on, Forsen.
Change your boots, bud.
That was shite.
I've no disrespect to the kids, but I've never seen anything from him that warrants the kind of like push he's getting from Ten Hag.
I think it's just lack of other options, isn't it?
Nah,
to be fair.
Academy, it's one of those I've seen it. I know that he's proper. Seen a kid he likes in the 21s and he thinks that he can make him a player, but no one else sees it really. Sometimes the manager does though, because there is other options.
Surely he's not so bad that he just slips over all the time in training like that. Like, one thing we can't get him to stop slipping over.
Me and Jay saw
8 minutes.
Me and Jay saw him watched him get dragged for after 30 minutes.
Slip over.
Oh yeah. Do you remember in Vegas?
And I'm literally the whole first half was the low and Ten Hag screaming at him. Remember?
Yeah, you had that. Ten Hag had that chat with him, didn't he? We filmed it.
Yeah, but he wasn't even just that. Like Delo was playing behind him, and Delo was fuming with him the whole game. I don't know if he was not in the right position a lot or whatever.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is fucking embarrassing.
Don't get near De Bruyne.
Oh,
he's almost put one in as well.
Fan fucky shit.
Well, lucky in it. Right, 8 minutes to go.
Oh my
Only
God,
need one
this is
more
horrible.
shot.
Yeah, he can't play long, can he, Onana?
No, and it's fucked.
Done, innit?
that in the air.
Mate, Amrabat, mate, what are you doing, bud?
He's a garbage
Nah,
footballer.
mate, honestly, what's going on here?
Shit, innit?
Seriously, that is fucking hell. So poor.
You called it, Ronnie.
So poor,
3-1.
mate. He's got his goal as well. Fucker.
You know how many times Amrabat has fucking cost us goals? It's unreal, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Not great from Amrabat. But what the fuck was the pass from Casemiro into him anyway?
Come into your
No
mic,
one
bro.
can hear you.
So, see, Mike.
Say it again.
Amrabat's at fault, but people don't look at the other thing, no. That pass from Casemiro doesn't help him out. Do you know what I mean? It's shit from him, but why are you lofting the ball in the air like that to him? Do you know what I mean?
Pass.
The pass
I
from
get that.
Casemiro does not help.
No,
all.
I get that. It's poor. It's
Yeah.
poor, but he's got to be he's got to be doing better than that.
you're
Fuck
right.
me.
It's putting him in trouble, but then he's exacerbated
He's put it
by
on his
chesting
chest.
it down
It's
and
the
running
second
towards
one.
his goal.
It's the second one. He's secured it. The second one is just like the pass is dreadful though. It is. I get
They
it.
always tell you that, like, when you play football, like that mistake from Amrabat has happened from the Casemiro
Yeah.
pass.
Pass
Do you know what I
appreciation
mean?
is
That's
not
that.
there.
What he's done shit after it, but it's
No, I
been
get it.
created by the pass. Do you know what I mean?
No, I
He
get
passes
it.
that on the
I
floor.
get
That
I
probably
do
doesn't
agree with
happen.
that.
Yeah, I agree.
I do agree.
But seen it
Fact
time
is,
and time again with
Amrabat's done
Amrabat.
anyway, innit? He's not going to get his fucking low
First
move
half at
extended,
Forest
is
the
he?
other
Let's have
night,
it
he
right.
was same. Second half, he was a lot better.
I don't even
but
think the manager fully rates him.
No, I don't.
Just killed any slight chance we had to get
Yeah.
an equaliser, and the injury time's fucking gone now. Just killed it. Just stupidness, man. Players who should know better. Casemiro's won the fucking lot, for fuck's sake.
That's what we said in the first half, innit? We're not going to be able to do another
Withstand
half
it,
like
no.
that.
Yeah.
No.
We're going to concede. We need to score again. But you can't always, can you? You can't always just fucking muster a win against a team that's way better than you, with better team, better squad,
You're right.
deeper squad.
You can't. The annoying thing with that,
Just where we're at,
the,
innit?
like with the Lindelof thing, you're right. You think, okay, maybe he's just fucking knackered or whatever, not getting close enough to Foden. But then that one where it's just, oh, fuck me.
Now we're all over the fucking
Yeah, it's
place.
just it's
This
just
is
mistake
just
after
heads have
mistake
gone.
now.
Yeah, that is frustrating. Their second two goals, or their second and third goal, wasn't from like cutting us apart, or the balls in behind, or the balls into the box. It was a long range shot and a mistake from Casemiro and Amrabat. It's not like they've sliced through us and they've, they didn't even.
Was
have to, did they?
Casemiro at fault for the second, or was it?
He's just obviously he's not followed the runner,
No.
has he?
No,
So,
I
what?
can't even
Question
fucking barely
mark.
Just
remember.
Lindelof cut. It was Amrabat. Fucking hell. Foden cutting in from the right, wasn't it?
Yeah, so he
right-hand
played a
side.
2 and then played through and he didn't follow the runner.
No.
Onana's probably questionable for it, but
Alright, okay, I can't remember.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the first goal.
No, the second one I said.
Oh yeah, sorry. He should have tracked him. Yeah.
That was what I was sort of
Yeah. Sorry.
wondering whether he could have done better this half on 2 occasions that have led to goals.
taking the piss now.
Yeah.
Fucking
wank.
so shit. Just can't keep getting beat all the time or fucking the teams that I hate. Look at this.
I just want to turn it off, to be honest. I actually can't be fucking arsed to watch this shite. Yeah, at least fucking stamp on someone. Go and walk over and put your fucking studs next to his head. Oh, fuck off. You were rolling around before when someone pulled your arm. I'm not going to believe you now. Make your fucking mind up as well. Is it your thigh or is it your ankle? Time wasting.
So if he goes with his right leg there, Lindelof for the block.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Some people, if you want to be cynical, Casemiro's been inadvertently involved in the 2 goals.
That's what I just answered. That's what I just said. He's like, because I couldn't remember the second.
Jay dishing out facts like that.
Yeah, that's
in
what I was
person, man. Jay knew it.
Sandra thought he could have gone with him for the second. That's what I was trying to work out, and then the third, obviously, what the fuck is that ball to Amrabat? And that's probably Amrabat's United career done.
Yeah, if it wasn't already.
That's the final nail in the coffin, that, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either way, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah. Probably Casemiro's as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be next season.
Thing is with Casemiro, right? And I'm not just saying this because of this, what's gone on in the second half, but it's not that different between how many good games he's had with us and how many bad games. And people think I'm crazy when I say that, but if you look at the actual fucking amount of games he's played, he's had some absolute worldies, yeah, I get that, he has. But he's had quite a few games where he's just not been at it at all.
I thought it was good first half.
Yeah, I was going to say, he didn't have a bad first half, did he, to be fair?
But that, like someone like Casemiro,
it's crucial decision making, though.
Right, and he should know better. And he's a guy you sort of look at and go, he's one of the players who you expect to be able to fucking show that maturity and that experience and not make those silly little mistakes or switch off.
Well done.
At least Dallow's trying to get the ball for.
Go on, son. Add a bit of respectability to the
Well
scoreline.
done, you. He's done well.
You want that start pad like when fucking did Marshall come on for 10 minutes?
Come and talking to the mic, bro.
10 minutes and bag a brace.
Yeah.
6-3.
Yeah. Anthony Martial, our saviours. Who'd have thunk it?
Fuck's sake.
Disappointing, isn't it?
Free kick United. Probably the last thing of the game. What, 30 yards out? Looking like a cross to the back post. It's a corner. No, it's not. Full time.
All that
3-1.
3-1.
There you
United
Got a prediction right, but fuck that one.
lost at the Etihad again. Oppa,
Yes.
is your thoughts quickly before we wrap up, bro?
Yeah, just ran out of steam, didn't we? We kept them at bay. Obviously, they had a lot of possession first half. We kept our shape well, but class truly shown in the end, I think. For me.
Great, Ronnie.
Just annoying, innit? Doesn't matter if you expect to lose, we're up against it or not. Anytime we lose against Man City, it's fucking shit. Simple as. And Kobe Mainoo, I love you.
Yeah, just shit, innit?
Before we wrap up, is there any more chats you want to go through, bro?
RDMan07 says pathetic. Weirdly, the point I was going to make is almost the opposite of that, where I didn't think United were particularly bad. I thought we've seen a massive gulf in quality, which we sort of expected to see. But I think United did as good a job as I would have expected of them trying to close that gulf with the tactics that were available to us. They're always going to have more possession, that's what they do. If we'd have tried to go toe-to-toe with them, we would have got probably 4 or 5 goals, let alone 3. And we got an early goal and we tried to hold the lead and we couldn't because we ain't got good enough players. I don't think that, I always say this, but I don't think that every single game there is necessarily a thing the manager could do or a thing someone could do where you win. You can't always win. And you can't always beat a team that's far better than you if they're having a decent day as well. They weren't great, but they had a decent day today, City. Brilliant finish from Foden, consistent with their runs and behind the passes, all that stuff. And sometimes you just can't beat them. And the fact is, the shit thing isn't that we were beaten today. The shit thing is how big the gap has grown over the last 10 years. That's the problem, that we see it every single season, this same thing. But I don't think it was a bad performance from United. I just think we weren't great, but they're just a lot better than us, unfortunately. That's the thing that really hurts is this is about the level of the two teams, isn't it? Played out in front of us, 3-1. We all sort of saw it coming.
Nah, I agree. I do, and I think you can tell as well. Like, look, just looking at their bench, City's bench. You got Alvarez, you got Kovacic, you got Guardiola, you've got Akanji, got Oscar Bobby's obviously.
Nunes had spent 55 fucking million quid on.
Like, there's real quality there. You look at ours, no disrespect to some of them, but you know, Amrabat, who struggled, Anthony, who struggled, Forson, who's unproven, Kambuala, who's unproven. It's night and day, and there's obviously big things to fix. Ronnie, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
No, always a pleasure. RH, up the RH, not the greatest day there. You need to stop fucking coaching City players.
No, mate.
Fucking Judas. That might help.
Apologies.
I personally blame you
always.
for that loss. Yeah, Phil Foden got them goals because of your help. So you're to blame. You're
Sorry,
part of the problem.
Sorry. Down the RH.
Never. Always a pleasure. Stick around because this stream will take you to mine and Joe's live review and where we get you involved a lot more. So we'll chat to you guys. Get involved in the chat and the stream. Look, do you know what? I fucking hate him. Honestly. State of him. Don't forget, if you're not doing as well, to subscribe to the channel. But stick around. We're going to come back now with a live review, myself and Joe. That's been Joe Smith. That's been Ronaldo Brown. That's been RH from RH Elite Coaching. Go and check him out. I'm Jay Moyer. This has been the watch along for the Manchester derby. United losing 3-1 at the Etihad. See you in the next one.